What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan back with another watch along IPL final. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, nice ball. Hello, Abhijit. Hello, Shanks. Hello, Aphrodite. Hello. Quick two. 145 for four. 4 overs to go. Be good if they could get to 190. Hello, Chiku. I'm good, buddy. How are you? Can't complain. Do like and share the video, though, if you can. That would be helpful. Here we go. Jameson's back in. What the hell is that shot? Woo! Wow, Jitesh. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. Uh, State of play? Damn, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at Twitter to see if anything can. Sorry about that. I'm just looking to see if there's any transfer news while we are all live. Man, people, state of play tomorrow. Sony PlayStation state of play tomorrow. Oh, come on. Give us some good news, man. The games have been shit for the last 18 months. God, people can't deal with the fact that we still have pull, man. It's crazy. They just can't deal with it. It's really crazy how people can't deal with our pull instead of just focusing on their own issues. It's fantastic. Um, anyway, sorry about that. For RCBD, I'm going going under KGF gold, but somebody's always got to go, man. Somebody's gonna lose their IPL virginity today. What a shot by Jitesh! What a shot! What a shot! Takes a step sideways, inside out, boom. Rahul is saying, brother, controversial, but Bruno should have been sold. You won't get 100 million for him a year or two, and this year, genuine. Next, Bruno could have been bought in that money. Hello, by the way. How to answer this question now? Let me think. I don't think I don't think there is enough evidence to show that these owners have been reliable, Rahul. It's all well and good saying that they could do this, they could do that. But if we are being very honest with ourselves, there is no evidence to prove that these people will do anything. I think so, at least. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but from what I have seen, there's no guarantee they'll use that 100 million. And quite honestly, Rahul, I also think we always talk about squad depth, right? People say Bruno Fernandes might not even start regularly next season. Well, then we still need squad depth because once everyone starts getting injured, our last 3 seasons have been horrendous when it comes to injuries. So we have, that's what I think. We have people at least. Simone Inzaghi is going to Al Hilal. Yeah. You could have surmised that, isn't it, Abhijit? That final loss, he's going to need to be away for a. He's going to need to be away for a bit. We knew that would be the case. I had a feeling honestly today. Um, yeah, the Sancho news is embarrassing on other in other regards. Chelsea also don't want him, which is not really surprising to us because we told everybody this. But yeah, what another six by Livingston, man. Woo. Damn, man, they're gonna get that 200. What is this? See you soon for the Sailor Cup. What the fuck is Sailor Cup? On Saturday, 9th August, NUFC. Atletico Madrid versus Newcastle. The first taste of European football this summer. Here we go. St. James's Park. Oh, people are already panicking. People are already Arsenal fans are already panicking that they have not bought anyone and we have bought two players. Other wide. Currently 167 for four. Two balls left in the 17th. I am fine. Who are you hoping will win today? Chiku, to be quite honest, I have to be very honest here. It makes no difference to me. It, honestly, it is better for all our souls if RCB lose. But apart from that, it makes no difference. It's somebody's out. That was a terrible shot to miss by Livingstone, man. It's a terrible shot to miss by Livingstone. Full toss. LBW appealed now. But yeah, What is this? Will follow the light. Okay. Okay, I'm getting distracted now. So I'm getting distracted with it. I probably shouldn't have opened it. But anyway, it is out. Royal Challengers 167 for 5. Now they got to really take care of themselves. Sat Sri Akal. Sat Sri Akal to you too. I always wanted to know why they add A's to some of these words and don't pronounce them. I have to ask a Hindi expert why they do that. I'm curious. Bro, but tell me honestly, this relationship with Bruno, what has it produced for either party other than he is a genuine Man United spirit? But I would honestly take three excellent players than one goat. Yeah, but Rahul, can I be honest with you? We don't know if these players are going to be excellent. How many times have we bought a player from a quote unquote less than club only or a better club only to then not perform? The thing about Bruno that I don't, maybe people just don't care, or maybe people just want change. But the one thing I think people really need to recognize about Bruno Fernandes is he's what you see is what you get. You will get goals and assists every year. Even in Bruno's worst season, he got 20 GA. Right? He got like 10 goals and 9 assists. That was terrible. That was 2 years ago, I think, or maybe three. No, it was 2 years ago, I think. The thing is, you'll guarantee it. If you take out Garnacho and Bruno from that squad, which apparently we are going to take out Garnacho, and we were supposed to take out Bruno, where is the GA coming from? Because Cunha, he's not always had good seasons. Brian Mbeumo for the last 2 years has been fantastic. I'm very happy about that. But he's not put on the numbers Bruno has. You know what, Rahul? It's going to sound really weird to you, but I have a feeling next year, if you combine Matheus Cunha and Mbeumo's totals, I don't think it's going to come to 40. I really don't. And I think therein lies the problem. Because people want to get rid of Bruno respectfully, not because he's crap, but people want to get rid of Bruno. But the thing is, there is no real replacement for him. Because, drop catch. Unlucky. Shepherd with a horrible shot. Horrible shot. So, I honestly believe Mbeumo and Mbeumo and Cunha won't get 40 GA next season. Maybe they'll get it combined. Maybe they'll get 50 GA combined. But that just makes Bruno's 40 GA last year more impressive. I think by saying remove one goat to get three excellent players, we have to take into account that they might not be excellent. This is the problem. They might not be. For whatever reason, maybe they can't handle the pressure, maybe whatever the reasoning is. Not saying that it won't work out, but it might not. The thing with Bruno is you're guaranteed a certain amount. And also, whatever this is, Rahul, and it might sound really weird, but Ruben Amorim is the one who wants him, right? Ruben Amorim keeps saying he wants him. By the way, do drop a like and do share it, guys, please. Viewers are low today, man. I thought in midweek people are going to be watching this game. I guess I was wrong. Or maybe they are all watching it on a screen. Because we won't have a fourth comp to get GA in the first season without Europe in a while. Yeah, but I don't think Bruno scored that many in the Carabao Cup anyway, right? We had 3. Oh, by the way, Abhijit, you reminded me. We are going to have to play the second round FA Cup even. Is he out? Oh, they're going to check that for sure. Yep, they're checking it. So, yeah. They brought in good players. What evidence you need other than Zugarte? Everyone has been good, and this manager too. But their transfers have been good. But the way they act as top management has been shaky, Abhijit. Like I said, we don't know what they're going to use the money for. Can you guarantee me they're going to use all 100 million on players? We have a lot of debt to pay. We have a lot of installments to pay. What if we didn't get all 100 million to spend? Then what? I think that is another issue we have to take into consideration. So quite honestly, I don't really still trust them. Oh, no edge. Wow, I really thought that was an edge too. Martin Zubermendi, my future, it'll be a long summer. I don't know how it'll end. It's not going to be a long summer, my friend. July, everyone's coming back out to do friendlies. It's already June. I don't know how it'll end if Xabi Alonso calls me to join Real Madrid. I've always said Xabi is my idol, and it was a privilege to have him as my coach at La Real B. Oh, what's wrong with this guy, man? He's actually starting to annoy me now. Oh, he got bowled? What was that? Hold on a minute, guys. I saw the stumps light up, but I didn't see no bails come off. Jitesh is out. Oh, they're capitulating. They're capitulating with 2 overs left. Yeah, this is not great. Let's see this again. Oh, the bail did come out. Sorry, I didn't see the bail. Wow, unlucky. Off the bat. Off the bat. Off the thigh and onto the bail. That's unlucky. Because we won't have a fourth comp to get GA in the first season without Europe in a while. That is a problem. Pro say if we had gotten Osterman, would you be fighting as hard for Bruno, knowing we can get 100 mil? It's only because of the current times you say that, which is to me is short-sighted. Yeah, but we have 5 years of evidence, dude. We don't. It's not exactly the current times, right? Bruno has been our best player since Sir Alex Ferguson has left. That's 13 years today. No, that's 12 years to this day. Well, not to this day, but you know what I mean. Also, the other thing is, bro, we got strikers better than Osherman, and it didn't work out here. We got Ronnie back, we got Cavani back. Don't forget, Cavani played at Napoli before Osherman, got the move to PSG, and then came here. It's not like we didn't have good strikers before. They didn't get service, and they were struggling too. And also, I don't think they want to pay Osherman that kind of money, Rahul. To be honest, that you think, Rahul, let's put it in perspective, right? How should I put this? Todd Bowley has spent 1.5 billion in 18 months. And even he thinks Osterman's too expensive. This is the man who spent 90 mil on Modric. He doesn't want to spend 50 million on Osterman and give him maybe 40 million worth of wages for 3-4 years. That I don't see why we should go for him. If Chelsea, who has seemingly no financial issues, is not going for him, it would not be in our benefit, would it? Christopher Wu. That's an interesting name. Woo. Centre back, Cameroonian international, renowned for his strength and aerial dominance. A solid option to replace Lindelof. Chiku, as far as I am aware, the only centre back that we have even remotely linked to at the moment has been Gonçalo Inácio. It's really weird. There is no links about centre backs at the moment. I don't know. That's a great point. Great insight that Chiku, and if it comes to light, we will mention that you mentioned it. But as far as links are concerned, we are not seeming to be shopping for centre backs at the moment. I posted pics on a Spanish beach while rumors said I'm in London doing medical exams for Arsenal. Yes, I did that to make it clear those rumors were not true. Yeah, but he's being annoying now, man. I might come to Liverpool, not might come to Liverpool, might come to Arsenal, not might come to Arsenal. It's annoying. Europa is where Bruno made his bread this year. I mean, there's always chance to make his bread somewhere else next season, dude. Not the first time he was leading in goals and assists in the league as well. I'm good, Rhythm. How are you? Thoughts on Luka Modric joining AC Milan? Honestly, I'd prefer if he joined Inter Milan. AC Milan looks like they're being stripped apart completely. They're going to lose Reinders this season. I don't know. I think Modric can do better, but there might be an internal reason why he's choosing AC Milan. Maybe his liking for the club, maybe some other reason for it. I wouldn't, out of the Milans, I would pick Inter at the moment, though. Honestly, I don't trust them as deeply as people, but as people may, but they have been spending money as much as they could. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair, that's a fair assessment. I don't blame SGR for not adding more money into the club. Wait, why would he with the part ownership BS? I mean, that's why Qatar was must. I agree with that completely, Abhijit. Qatar was must. Qatar was definitely a must. I will say this though, Abhijit, and I know people say it's that doesn't make sense, but considering he wanted to buy Chelsea, right? He has a Chelsea season ticket. He was based in London. Whatever. I can push back only on one thing, Rahul, Abhijit. I don't know if you'll agree with me or not, but it's the same way I don't defend Amarim on this one point, which is he could have easily just not taken it. Why spend billions of your hard-earned money to be part owner? You know, he could have just not taken it. He could have figured out, he could have waited for a better time to get maybe not Manchester United, but maybe another club, because he did try to buy Chelsea and it didn't work out. That's what I would say. The same way I say Amarim, if Amarim knew he wasn't going to get players or whatever in January or whatever the reason is, maybe he shouldn't have come. You know, if he couldn't work with these players, adopt the formation, and that's why we ended up 15, 16, then maybe he shouldn't have come. He's a grown man. He had a job. He left his job. They ended up winning the league without him, mostly because of the work they did, obviously, till November. They were flying in November. Benfica were nowhere near them. Um, but I'm just saying, I'm not making any excuse. I'm very happy Amarim's here. I can't reiterate enough. I will back him till the end of 26. But the same thing applies to these owners. I mean, they could have not joined in. I know that sounds really stupid and cliche to say, but it's true. It's like you're a grown man, someone's asking you for money, you can always say no. You know, my opinion, personally, obviously. So after Mbeumo, we are out of the transfer budget. How do we replace Onana if Ghana isn't sold? Well, Rahul, I hate to say this, but another thing that no one is talking about is the fact that we aren't going for a goalkeeper. Uh, there has been no actual links to goalkeepers. It's only fan related links. Let's be honest. We don't want Andre Onana. As far as I've heard Ruben Amram say only nice things about him. Now people say he could be lying because there was a Europa final. Could be lying, of course. That is fair enough. Um, honestly, I don't think we are going for a goalkeeper, and I think Ghana is going to be sold, dude. I know we saw Garnacho play, and maybe part of us thought that maybe because he's playing in the tour, postseason tour, that maybe. But then someone reminded me very happily that Sancho played in the preseason tour, so fair enough. I'm happy to see our captain Bruno Fernandes is not leaving. So am I. Don't you think we need a centre back, especially given that we are in the position with all the surprise injuries, plus the high time to move on from Shaw? Another issue, Chiku. I don't think we can sell Shaw. The only nice thing about Shaw is he can play left centre back and left wing back if need be. That is a good thing because most of our centre backs can't do that. No, I know we tried Lindelof, but let's be honest, he can't do that. Um, the other thing is, but it's back to the Onana thing, Chiku. There's been no word. Been no word. The last word I heard was Gonzalo Inacio. No, maybe now we will move from our targets now that we have confirmed Mbeumo wants to join us and Cunha. We'll see who's the next official target we are looking at. But as far as Garnacho, Shaw, and Onana are concerned, no one's saying anything about them. Rightly or wrongly, you can determine that. But as far as we are aware, there has been no talks of them going or coming. That's a beautiful ball by Harshdeep out. Man, these people are being aggressive pointlessly, yeah. Pointlessly aggressive. Mario Shepard just threw his wicket away, man. It looks like he's clearly out. I don't even know what he's appealing. 188 for 6. He's already walking to. What is the point of the appeal? That's so stupid. He's appealed and started walking. Bro, he didn't touch the bat. He's gone. Middle stump. What was the point of that? I'm not sure. Hey, Nischal, what about Rodrigo to United? We would love to have him instead of Sancho. I mean, I would love to take Dan James instead of Sancho, dude. The thing is, we can't get rid of Sancho at the moment. Now that he's officially come back, we'll have to see what we can do about him. And if we give him one more contract after what happened, fuck this club. This should be his last contract. Bruno, he was actively talking with Al Hilal. I feel disrespected now. Yeah, but Abhijit, at the end of the day, okay, let me put it to you this way, Abhijit. How many clubs you know that have openly said this person's not for sale? We have not said he's not for sale. Amarim has said we don't want to sell him. The I remember many a time I've heard many clubs go, this player is not for sale. Don't even bother giving a bid. I'll give you an example. When Chiesa was in his pomp, when he was upcoming Italian player, I think Juventus, after he moved to Juventus, I think it was. I can't remember right now, but I remember the president going, he's not for sale. Don't even bother bidding. They just directly said that. And you know what, Abhijit? Maybe you feel disrespect. I understand, but remember one thing: he turned down 65 million without tax per year, more than double the current salary right now. Plus, I don't know if you know this, but he was allowed to keep his own name. His name, his image rights were all his to sell to whoever he wants. You know what are we talking? We're talking about 100 million per season, because he could offload his own rights to whatever sponsor he wants. Bro, you know how crazy that is? When you're getting 65 million post tax, no tax actually. So you feel disrespected, but at the end of the day, dude, he's the one who said no to the money. People go 100 million to United, dude. He was getting 65 million, no tax. That 100 million would have gone to two players, maybe three, depending on if we do good business. He's keeping 65 million for himself per year, dude. He was going to sign a 5-year deal. That's 300. What? No, was it 3-year deal or 4-year deal? That's a guarantee 195 million to himself, no tax. Dude, when you're a kid from Portugal, 195 million pounds, no tax is. No, Portugal's not exactly rich, dude. 195 million can set you up for till the day the volcano comes and kills you, dude. It's not even infinity. It might be only the only way that you never have money is if a volcano comes and destroys your entire family. That's it. He also turned down way more money, dude. He was getting 65 per year. Manchester United was getting 100 to use on other players. I mean, you have to take that into consideration. I know as fans we don't care. We just want the money, right? What people get paid is not our problem. But if you look at it, turning down free money, dude, not tax money. By the way, I'm sure you know this, Abhijit, but depending on the tax bracket you're in England, you can pay anywhere between 30 to 45% tax. 45% tax, bro. That 300k he gets a week, he gets 150k actually. He was getting 700k, no tax. Listen, we might not care. We are not getting that money. But just think about that for a second. 6 times his money, not taxed. Bro, I don't know what to tell you, but if I was getting paid 6 times more, I'd just go. I'd just go, dude. Honestly. I just go. He's done what he could here, according to many fans, and maybe some fans would be sad about it, but we're talking about multiple generations wealth, not even generational wealth, multiple generations wealth. Yo, Harshdeep is just bowling the over of his life. These people aren't going to go anywhere near 200. They might have bottled it towards the end, yeah, man. Can't lie. What were they? 177 for 167 for 4. It just went across 190 with one ball left. By the way, Chelsea looking to solve the goalkeeper problem by signing Maignan. I heard they were gonna play. They were gonna try Petrovic or Petkovic or however you say his name in the Club World Cup. Only we sell Onana, we can get Onana. Again, no one's saying nothing about changing goalkeepers. We can hope though. That's another shit shot. 190 all out, incredible. They were 167 for 4. They became 190 for 9. That's typical RCB, innit? They could have easily gone over 200. And Sancho Dino coming back to United, yeah, with 5 million. He's come. At least he's not coming back free. Chance of RCB winning at 190. I mean, considering they got them all out for 111 last time, like 4 days ago, pretty high. Can't lie. Would it be possible to buy back Alvaro? Adil, there is a buyback clause. It's not about possibility. Um, it's the fact that Ruben Amram seems to think Patrick Dorgu's better. What are your thoughts on that? I can't really comment. What are your thoughts on Vanya Milinkovic Savic? Or maybe we should get Vitek a chance. That's what I think, Chico. I think Vitek's had apparently a really good season in Linz or whatever it's called. We played them actually ages ago in the Europa League. Apparently had a good season. Either way, there's no way Onana. Well, we all can agree Onana shouldn't be our starting goalkeeper, Chico. The point is, no one is looking for a new goalkeeper. Completely agree. You don't want to play in England. Yeah, he doesn't want to play in England because we did him dirty as well, Adil. Sorry, not we. A certain someone did him dirty. Let's not talk about him. New season. Moving on to better things. If he loves us so much, he was talking to them to create this narrative. See, I said no to money. Yeah, but like I said again, Abhijit, the club could have just said no. If the club says no, then Bruno Fernandes can't do anything about it. He's eligible to a contract. I can't remember the names. Enzo Fernandez, not Luis Figo. What's his name? God, Rui Costa. The guy apparently was sitting in Benfica like for hours. For hours. Rui Costa said like no to 90, no to 100, no to 1. Finally, he sold him. But then I remember Chiesa, people said he's not for sale no matter what. I believe it was Juventus. Like we could have just said he's not for sale. Bruno Fernandes came out also and said, if the club wants me to go, I'll leave. The club should have just said no. He put it in the club's court. The club said nothing. The only person that said anything was Ruben Amorim. And let's be honest, Ruben Amorim doesn't have control because what did they tell us the other day, Abhijit? That we are a conglomerate of people who decide who comes in and goes out of the club. I believe he has done it. Everyone was said they made it clear exactly, Abhijit. So then you can be disrespected by Bruno, but then at the end of the day, Bruno still said no. And the club should have said no if they want to keep their captain, dude. I don't know how many people is selling their captains anyway. The manager forced him to keep Bruno. Well, we said we'd back the manager, right, Abhijit? So we'll do that. By the looks, it was Amorim, yeah, it was Amorim. But according to what they say is they all have a say on who stays and who goes. This is what the official line is now. Who knows if that is true or who knows if that is false. But the official line in the club is everyone gets a vote for incomings and outgoings. So I don't know. We'll have to take them at face value. आज के बाद हमारा फाइनेंस भाव को कोई बोलेगा उसकी माँ की गैरी नेवल तेरी माँ की तेरी माँ की. No, man, listen, that's going to happen no matter what season he has rhythm. It doesn't matter. Pretty high, can't lie. Good choice of words, Nathan. Oh. Rishi Sunak is here to watch the finals. Don't tell me he's a Bangalore fan. God help me. Wouldn't that be funny? The club said everyone. Yeah, I read that. By the way, I read all those. Anthony's linked with UA. Can we get 40, 45 if more teams come? Betis still want him. Apparently, Isco wanted to raise a GoFundMe, which I find kind of hilarious because I never even thought that could be a real thing. But I guess if it's a fan-owned club, it is, isn't it? See, I don't really mind where he goes, Adil, to be honest with you. But we have to cut off our losses. I believe right now we need anywhere between 30 to 35 million pounds. I want to be clear, pounds to not break even, possibly turn a small profit. So if we get 40 to 45 million euros, I think we will break even or turn into a profit a little bit. Hello, Nathan Bruno fanboy. I mean, Tolomba, you can say what you want, dude, but he turned down life-changing money to be for this club. If that does not mean anything to you, then I don't know what to say, bud. People are saying we'd get 100 million for Bruno. Bruno was going to get 65 million a year, no tax. You know, I don't know, man. I think you gotta take it into consideration. You might not care, which is fine. You're totally entitled to not care. But I think it does say something about Bruno Fernandes. Also, I need to say something. 32 million to cut our losses, right? Yeah, exactly. If we get 40 million pounds, we're in, buddy. Can you imagine selling Anthony on a profit? My God, I don't think any one of us thought that would be possible. What do you think about him, Buemo? Does someone want to tell him? Does someone want to tell him what I think about Mbamo before I do? I'll let you guys answer if anyone wants to. Him choosing us sets us back. I don't think so, Tolumba. I think there's a narrative here that people are not taking into consideration. There are some of the players we're looking for actually don't want to come to us, and I guess we'll find out, Tolumba. I guess we'll find out. Like people were saying, let's go for Ait Nouri. Ait Nouri's going to Man City. Osherman, anyway, they don't want to pay the wages for. Gyökeres wants European football. These are the players we are currently linked to. We were linked to Edison in January, but now no one is saying nothing. So I'm wondering what's that about. To be honest, I don't really know exactly what's going on in some of these cases. Um, I don't know how this Amarim got to say. They said he's a head coach. Why is he involved? Because Abhijit, that is the new system. The new system is what is it? The new system is him, Wilcox, Vivel. I want to say Barada. I think they all four kind of get like a vote or something like that. Something like that's going on. Abhijit, allegedly. Can't really. Don't know if any of this is true, but allegedly. Bruno's a Jama person. I just hope his grandchildren don't send him to old age home if they hear about the offer. Yeah. Well, apparently his family didn't want to go to Saudi either, so I don't think they'll complain too much personally. Come on, tell me, what do you think about Mbamo? I think that 18 months of talking about him on this channel has led to manifestation, and therefore I believe manifestation is officially real, Dave, and we're going to cook. I'm telling you right now, without sounding too positive, I think we have had a blinder of a start of a transfer window. Absolute blinder. You could argue it kind of rivals. Well, maybe people will say it doesn't, but I think it kind of rivals Liverpool in terms of the quality of players we have attracted. Assuming Wirtz says yes, because apparently there's some issue with the Wirtz deal now, so I don't know what's that about personally. And Mbamo chose us because of money. That's the only way we attract players. Simple. You know why I don't agree, Twalumba? I am 100% sure Newcastle would have paid him more. And I don't know if you know this, Twalumba. By the way, happy. I believe Twalumba has 2 months left. Twalumba, I hope you're enjoying Russia before you move back. Please enjoy yourself there before you never know when you're going to come back, buddy. So I hope you enjoy it before you before you leave. What was I saying? Yeah, Newcastle was going to pay him more, dude. He chose us over Newcastle, and Newcastle was in Europe too. And here's the funny thing. I actually have a question to ask you, Twalumba, because I find this, I think Twalumba, Abhijit, everyone who's more cynical, I think it's perfect for them. Allegedly, now I find this weird, okay, but I found this out today, obviously. Allegedly, Matheus Cunha wants 200,000, right, per week. But apparently, Brian Mbeumo only wants 140 to 150. Now, the thing I'm about to ask you is, the man who is on the top 5 list for goals and assists in the Premier League, I think he's definitely top 10 on both, I think. He wants 50k less than Cunha. Brentford finished 9th, and I think Wolves finished next to us. I'm gonna have to look that up, guys. Apologies. But I just want to be clear before I make that statement. Where were we? Wolves finished below us. Apologies. Brentford finished 10th, and Wolves finished below us. And we are paying Matheus Cunha more money. and nobody is looking for Matheus Cunha. But we are paying less money for Brian Mbeumo, and Newcastle want them who's in the Champions League. Does that make sense to you guys? Something's weird there, isn't it? If those statements are true, you could have at least used that money as 300 as book value. Let it go. Here, I would enjoy whatever he does, other than hoof the ball and lose it. Dave, but Mbeumo's an absolute baller, rapid, lethal with his left foot, and honestly carrying Brentford half the time. I just prefer saying Mbeumo's supremacy all the time to just be annoying. Mbeumo's in our Mbappe. It's Nathan's Mbappe because Nathan loves talking about him. Edison's going to Al Hilal, I think. Oh, for God's sake, man. No wonder we have not said anything about Edison. Bro, what is up with these people, man? They're playing one club World Cup and they're just buying all these players. And that is a manager, not a head coach. I mean, Abhijit, you can call them whatever, but apparently that is how the top management has agreed on signings. You'll have to take that up with the top management then, because they are the ones who have set this structure up. I don't think you can put that on Amarim then, because the top management hired him. So, what will be your next team? Will you be doing the Nations League 5th, 12:30 a.m.? Yeah, why not? Yeah, Portugal, Germany, let's go. Are you going to do Andorra and your favorite England on the? You're having a laugh. You are having a laugh if you think I'm doing Andorra versus England. Bro, I'm enjoying the fact that there's no football. You think I'm going to watch England play Andorra? Ha! Good one. I don't know. You know what? I'll actually ask the chat. Why not? Democracy in it. Let's see. What is that? Portugal, Germany, France, Spain. All right. Why not? Let's do a poll. What is it? Germany, Portugal, France, Spain. Third option won't tell you. You all can look at it yourself. Go, polls up. Back to questions. Second innings has not started yet, for anyone wondering. Where are we? Nishchal is saying, bro, love from Nepal, but nowadays I live in South Korea. Well, Nishchal, if I ever go to South Korea, I'll hit you up. I'm very curious to eat Korean barbecue. That's all I'll say about that. What are you doing there? Are you studying there, Nishchal? Or are you working there? Couldn't you have manifested Wirtz? Well, if I knew Wirtz was going to go to Liverpool, I would have happily manifested that. Thank you. No problem, Tolomba. You should enjoy yourself, though. Didn't know this until today. Sancho earns. Bro, how do people not know what our players earn, Adil? No offense to you, Adil, but someone was on another stream the other day and they realized that Casemiro, Bruno, Luke Shaw, and Mount earn certain money. I'm like, surely it's like known to people. And I guess it's not. He does earn 350k. And that is why Bruno got bumped up to 300. You know why Bruno got bumped up to 300, Adil? Because Mount was getting 240. Yeah, you heard that right. You think Sancho is bad. At least, we offloaded Sancho twice. Mount's getting 250. Let's manifest Musiala. Can't do it, dude. He's a traitor. If you know, you know. People worry me about it all the time. So I decided to do the same thing. You stay safe with whatever's going on in Russia and Ukraine. Yes, of course. Stay safe is important. Was on 45k. He said quadruple that to his agent. That's 180. Yeah, I don't know. Today I heard he wants 150. 180 even, man. Isn't that crazy though, Twalamba? Isn't that crazy? He wants less money with better performances and a team that finished higher up, like double the places. He wants less money than Cunha. And the funny thing is, people want Mbeumo. People don't want Cunha. And we somehow are paying more money to Cunha. And I'm like, is anyone realizing that doesn't sound like a good deal? Right? Because Abhijit earlier was saying that, what we are buying, we are making good moves, which I agree. We are definitely making good moves. There's no doubt about that. You can't take that away from them. But I find it absolutely bizarre that Mbeumo is taking less money than Cunha. One has competition, one doesn't. One finished below us, one didn't. I mean, that's so crazy to me. I can't explain. I spent 1 hour thinking about this today in the morning. I know it's not a big deal or anything like that, but I find that like when we want to give them credit for their transfer business, this is an absolute head scratcher. We are paying less for Mbuemo and paying him less, but we are paying more for Cunha and paying Wolves more and Cunha more, and they finish below us. I mean, that is just that's a real head scratcher, isn't it? First ball, 4 runs. Yeah, well, Bangalore didn't start well, did he? Al Hilal should go for Scamcho. Scamcho will be a good addition for them. We should sell them Scamcho for 30 million. Footverse, I'm telling you right now, this man will sit in the. You can write it down right now. He's going to get Schweinsteigered. What does that mean? He's going to sit in the under 23s for a year. He's going to be whatever 26 years old, and he's going to go as a free agent to wherever, and he's going to pocket all the money. He's going to pocket all the money. Don't be surprised if he gets Schweinsteigered. He's just sitting in a corner somewhere, chilling, waiting for the season to end, and then he bounces. Don't be surprised. Guamo wants 180 and Kune wants 200. Both are 5-year deals. Both are 5 years younger than Bruno. No, that is fine, Abhijit. But I think Bruno was getting paid less than them when Bruno signed for our club. By the way, Bruno was getting paid less than them when he came at 25 years old in January. So I'm talking about just Mbeumo and Cunha in terms of where they finished, who they performed, those circumstances I'm talking about. But anyway, that is true. They are 5 years younger. Semifinals on first, semifinals. I read that. I put the poll up. Let's see what everyone says. Is it just me or is no one talking about our midfielders lately? We need new midfield. It's not you, Chiku. Again, back to the point. I believe Abhijit said he's going to Al Hilal. Let me just scroll on up quickly. Yes, Abhijit said he's going on to Al Hilal. The only midfielder we have been actually talking about is Edison. And another thing, Chiku, nobody's talking about midfielders because the only midfielder that's actually left is Ericsson on a free. Mount's here, Bruno's here, Casemiro's here, Ugarte is here. In January, we were trying to get rid of Casemiro. It doesn't seem that's going to happen now because Amarim played him for 90 minutes in the Europa League final, so I can't see him leaving. We might be going for a midfielder next year, Chiku, because Casemiro will be going on a free. I don't think we're going to re-sign his contract. So next, bro, will Sancho leave United? I mean, worst case scenario, he's sitting on the bench for the year, Biku. He's just come back. They couldn't agree to personal terms, so now we'll see what we can do with him. No idea. 180k and 200k is too much. 150k is enough. Man United need to balance the wage structure. We'll have to go back to Tualumba's point though, Biku. Part of our craze this year, unfortunately, is we are not in Europe. So we are in a real problem. Part of the crazy spending will be we are not in Europe. If we won that Europa League final, you could argue we could convince these people to come on lower wages. You could argue. I don't know if it would happen or not, considering we're still paying a player who finished below us in the league more money than the player that finished above us in the league and had way more goals and assists. So I don't really know how that all works, to be honest with you. But there is no guarantee we would have got the wages down anyway. Definitely not this year. IPL में क्या Garnacho Bruno discuss कर रहे हो? I mean, I'm watching the finals, dude. I'm keeping the first over just got done 13-0. We were spending what do you call it? The break talking about it, right? We were here. We have to talk about something. Today, whole show at R-Truth chance comment section filled with bring back R-Truth. I heard it. If Scamcho stays in the under 23, he's going to make all our youth players addicted to bad behavior parties and late night FIFA streams. Scamcho is a threat to us. It's actually a good point. Can't lie. Buemo's coming to us. I'm excited about Buemo more than Cunha. Yeah, I am kind of too, to be honest. But let's see. You never know who's gonna do. Madhurja's Sakia. Are we linked with Mitrovic? Yeah, we are, but It's not that bad though. He is Premier League proven, man. I know people are not happy and we want Gyökeres, but I keep trying to tell people this, that there are people who are still going to say no to us. Don't let the Mbeumo and Cunha thing fool you. Cunha was a release clause and Mbeumo was only between Newcastle. There are people that are actually going to say no to us because we are not in Europe. We have to just come to terms with that fact. It sucks, but we have to come to terms with that fact. By the way, just missed the catch on that last ball of the first over. Just went over. If we go for Mbema, I don't think we are going to go for a striker because what about Xerxes Mount? You can't have bench players with a combined 150 million, man. The fucking Bruno CM and Ahmad at right wing back, we are cooked. Well, we are not going for a wing back, so Ahmad's going to be right wing back no matter what, bro. As far as I'm aware, it's going to be between Dallo and Ahmad because again, we're not. No one's saying anything about buying wing backs either. So Ahmad's going to be wing back one way or the other, quite honestly. And I have a theory, and people might say it's not going to happen, but I think we're going to use Cunha or Mbeumo. We're going to rotate them as makeshift nine, and I think it's going to be Bruno and the other one in tens. Why do I think that? I think if we can't get a striker this season, I think that's what we're going to do. It's probably going to be makeshift. We're probably going to go for a striker and center mid in 2026. This is all assuming that we may not make any more signings, which is crazy because I'm sure we will, but this is just as it is right now. So you need to pay 350k to Sancho for the upcoming season, of course, because we have to pay the money that he is owed because it's a contract, and I think it's 300k because we are not in Europe. But yes, we have finished Tualumba's thing. I think we are going to do a lot better this season, Tualumba. I don't know. It's a little bit of a gut feeling. I like how we started the transfer season so far. Ahmad's future right wing back, it has to be. It has to be Ayush. It has to be. Maybe, I think it has to be. I think he did quite well there when he played from time to time. If Bruno stays, then do we have funds to buy CM along with Mitrovic if it's real though? Well, Madhuja, the issue with it is right now is, like I told you guys, movement's going to only happen after 1st June. What happened? Mbeumo decided he wants to come to us. Sancho decided not decided. Chelsea decided they'll pay the fine and send Sancho back to us. So things are going to move now, Madhuja. As far as we are concerned, Abhijit just informed me about 20 minutes ago that we are going to, Edison might go to Al Hilal. He's the only midfielder we've been linked to. So if he's going to Al Hilal, he's going to Al Hilal. There is no talk about midfielders since then, quite honestly. So can't really answer that question to you. For you, sorry. Not to you. Our lives were so good when clubs used to unveil the players and not like people like Fabrizio and social media. It kills the entire mood of signing players, and people are so toxic these days. Oh my god. Yeah. We can still do the player unveiling the way we did good old Rafi. Rafi was a good one. Another 4. PBKS, baby. 23 for nil. Oh my god. Wow. RCB is looking stressed. Cunha was on 90k. If Mbeumo was on 45k, by the maths thing, Cunha is getting 2 times, Mbeumo is getting 4 times. And Mbeumo is also performing a lot better, isn't he, Abhijit? And he's playing in a team that performed better even. But either way, it's done now. It doesn't matter. I'm still kind of baffled by it though. But fair enough, yeah. Fair enough. It's not my money, right? False 9, we already have false footballer as a striker. But I think we're going to have to do it for one season, Ayush, if we can't get a striker. Also, strikers don't really want to come to us at the moment, Ayush. They are not going to pay for Osherman unless we can get Rasmus off the books. But Inter Milan want Rasmus, not Napoli. So I don't know how that works. To be honest. And you have to understand, Napoli have Lukaku and Giacomo Raspadori. So I believe Raspadori is quite young too. So unless Raspadori is going, why would Napoli want Rasmus? In fact, Napoli apparently want Garnacho. So, I mean, at least we'll get rid of one of our players, but it's not the player we're talking about. Secret Gamers with the song. Bruno, Bruno, Bruno. He comes from Sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right, he makes defenders look shy. He's our Portuguese magnifico. He is staying. He is. So you can't terminate the contract of Sancho. I mean, we have to pay him the exact same amount if we terminate it. That's how it works, Biko. This is not a. This is not how you have like business contracts with employees. The only way to terminate his contract is paying him his money and sending him on his way. We can't do that. We can't do that because it'll affect our FFP because he's still on his first contract. So we can't do that either. I mean, we can affect our FFP, but we can't actually do that. It wouldn't make sense. I don't know why we didn't go for Juan Garcia. A keeper would have just costed 20 million. If you can't offload Onana, I don't think Garcia's wages must be that much, or we could have just loaned him out like Liverpool did. Yeah, Garcia's, well, I think Onana's on like 140k. Uh, I know people were saying like we paid David De Gea 300k. That's outrageous. Not really outrageous now, is it? But again, bro, I know people are very frustrated about this. I think even Twalumba probably must be the most frustrated out of all of us. But because I think Twalumba kind of wanted it to work. I can at least say I never wanted it to work, so it worked out because I didn't think it would work out. So I always was a little negative towards it. But if we are being honest, Ruben Amorim says he likes Onana, and that is the only true thing we can go by because there are reports saying that Amorim is looking for a goalkeeper. But the funny thing is, no goalkeeper's name is mentioned. For example, when I don't know if that was a catch attempt or not, but he blocked a four at least. Oh, that went rapid though. That went rapid. Priyansh got lucky there. Uh, yeah, there is no technically again. Juan Garcia is the fan thing, right? Because Barcelona is looking for him, so his name keeps shooting out. Forget that, bro. Alex Meret, who just won the Scudetto, is going on a free. Why should we pay 20 million? I'd rather pay 5 million to his agent and put the 15 down in wages for Alex Meret in that case. But like people said, we've already done that one before. It didn't work out well, which is true. But I'm just saying, like there are cheaper, better goalkeepers than him to do that if we were going to do that as well. Vanya Milenkovic Savic rumors have died down as well, bro. So I don't know. He's another one that probably would be cheaper than Marat because he came from Torino. It might even be half the price of Marat. Might only have to spend 10 million total to get Vanya Milinkovic Savic on board, and he's already been to the club as well. So there's familiarity as well. We wanted his brother when Mourinho was here, right? We wanted Sergei Milinkovic Savic so bad when he played for Lazio. Yeah, there's just no. I hate to disappoint you guys. Believe me, especially about this topic. There is just no evidence, or rather, names of goalkeepers we are looking for at the moment. It's not false nine. It's 9.5. Not talking about Xerxes. Where is Vedant? Vedant, I think, is watching the game with his friends. I thought he'd be here, honestly, but I think he's watching the game with his boys. I believe he's been doing that recently with his friends after work. He's probably come back from work and is watching it with his boys. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening. We need a proper tempo controller who's physical. If Bruno plays in 8, we need a good 6 who's good on the ball. Ugarte doesn't cut it. I think we can all agree Ugarte doesn't cut. I think Ruben Amorim, by not playing him at all, proved he didn't cut it in the final. No, but he's the only one who was false nine in your team last season. So I was talking about according to last season. I know Cunha can play false nine. Okay. I think Raspadori is good, but does he actually get game time? He's also quite young. He might not want to leave Napoli. Also, they have just won the Scudetto, so why would he want to leave? Um, yeah, so I don't think he's going to Napoli, and what Napoli want is Garnacho. So Inter Milan want good save there, good fielding. 34-0 at 3.1 overs. I don't know who we can get from Inter Milan that they would give us in replacement for Rasmus. So thoughts on Rasmus? Hoyland's link with Inter. Exactly, Chico. That's what we were talking about. Sorry, I didn't read yours, but we were talking about that. They only want him on loan. Apparently, it's their top target, but they only want it on loan. Doesn't sound like a top target to me, Chico, to be honest. Um, doesn't sound like a top target to me if you want to get your top target by loan. Doesn't really make sense. Raspadori to Hoyland would be like DDG to Onana. Yeah, I mean, also they won, right? I don't think Raspadori wants to leave. It would be a like for like swap. No, they are not going to give us a midfielder for their player. They don't want to have three strikers. I would honestly take Raspadori, but Raspadori doesn't. You know how Italians are; they don't want to leave. So, but that was on the last year contract. We should get him. He is good, 60 million. But why 60 million? Add 20 million to his fee now that he plays in Europe. They're going to try and hold on to as many of their players as they can, Abhijit, because they're going to need it for Europe. So I don't really know. My God, Matthew Hayden has put on a lot of weight. Used to be such a tall, lumbering ball of muscle. Straight drive? Did he touch it? No. Don't tell me. That would be a dirty way to lose the first wicket. Sent it back. The bowler may have touched the ball. It might be a run out. We'll have to see. Dropped? Yeah, I think it was dropped. Yeah. It was a tough one though. Ilanga does not have a buyback clause. No, that was part of the old ownership brilliance, Beku. The new ownership at least put in these clauses. Last big paycheck. Why would he join? Why would, yeah, last big. Ooh, that reminds me. David De Gea signed a. Definitely touched the ball. It went through his fingers. Oh no, it's not run out at all. That's mad. What are they taking so long for? What was I talking about? My God, I forgot. I read it and I forgot now. What was I talking about? Yikes, I forgot. Yeah, the Elanga clause was part of the old management. Now we have clauses for the thing. Think we should have kept De Gea and nurtured Onana with his abilities because he's just 27 at the time. Slowly integrated Onana after De Gea made him ready to take his throne and legacy. Or we could have just nurtured Dean Henderson and not sell him. You know, but we did get money for Dean Henderson, so maybe that's not great. Maybe what we should have done is buy Bayendir and nurture Bayendir. Maybe because paying 50 million, we can't keep Onana a second choice too. That's the same thing as selling Henderson, right? We should have kept Henderson in that case. We need that Kratos in goal 6-8, Vanya Milinkovic Savic. Maybe that's why there's no talks going on, dude, because he's a free agent now. It's not like club leagues can determine where he's going. So maybe that is why. Maybe that is why. Kirkes joining LFC makes me sad. Kirkes was the right fit for Amram. Reports say that Kirkes also wants to join United. Then why suddenly Liverpool? Because only one of them made a bid, dude. At the end of the day, football. If we don't bid, we don't get the option. And that's what I'm saying with regards to Ineos as well. The players we have got are great, but again, it's one of those things where we are waiting too long. Like there are so many free agents available. Jonathan David could come in as a free agent. Vanya Milinkovic Savic can come in as a free agent. Angel Gomez can come in back as a free agent to the club. Like there are options to bring back people for free if we don't have a good enough budget, but we must actually bid for them. We're not bidding for them. So that's what I'm questioning about the ownership right now. The only way you can buy these players if you bid. Sell Onana make Hoyland keeper because we mostly concede goal through crosses. He will wrestle and claim the ball good and better than Onana. If Inter goes for Hoyland, we are done. We're not getting more than 20 million for him, even with loan plus obligation. But here's the best part, dude. They only want him on a loan. They have not even mentioned obligation, bro. So that's even worse. Ruben Amorim and his love for bums like Onana and number 7, it pisses me off. Yeah. Also, we are all talking about why Bruno is not going. Why is Mount not going? Mount has missed 18 months of the last 24. He's either not played or he's missed it through injury. 18 months. He's been here for 2 years. Bad white ball there. 34 for nil in 4 overs. It's not looking great at the moment for RCB. We're also talking with Turkey and Slot flew to talk to him. Slot flew to Leon? That's interesting. What was that appeal for? Run out. Touched his fingers. Inzaghi will leave Inter Milan. That's what I told you. That's what we discussed, Biku. After that final loss, I thought for sure he's going to not want to be in Italy for a couple of years. You can't blame him. What's really puzzling to me is now when, oh God, I must be reading Chiku's mind. I'm not even getting to his statement and I've already mentioned it exactly. Langa's a counter merchant, don't want him back. These revisionism is getting a little crazy and out of hand. No, but I think the revisionism might be Abhijit, but also I feel like he's still better than what we currently have. So I think that is why there is revisionism, to be honest. If we had players as good as Elanga, we wouldn't be talking about him. I'm pretty sure. Also, there was a part of the fan base that didn't want him sold, Abhijit. I mean, he stepped up in a really tough time with Ragnick. That was probably our worst team. There was turmoil, there was leaks, there was all kinds of nonsense going on. He really did step up. He really did step up. But again, just like Garnacho, pushed ahead too quickly, not enough time to develop. Last year, he had a so season. This season, I mean, he was fantastic. We're not allowing these players to develop. We're just promoting them too quickly, Abhijit. And there's nothing wrong with promoting them. But playing them week in, week out is the problem. And we're doing that. That is so. I get what you're saying about the Oh, that's really bad shots, man. What's going on over here? Those two shitty shots went for four. Hazelwood, you need to bowl full, dude. These back over length balls, he's just swinging at. Um, I am cooking and listening. What are you cooking, Tolamba? Out of curiosity. But yeah, I agree with you. The revisionism is getting out of hand. But when you sell people and you buy people for way more money and they perform a lot less, the revisionism, while frustrating, you can understand. We forced Elanga the same way we did Garnacho. The difference is people were more patient with Garnacho because Flay and him being a wonder kid, and people were less patient with Elanga. But now, when you look back in time, it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. So while you are right about it's getting out of hand, you can also understand why it's happening. Harrison and that under 21 goalkeeper deserve a chance because they look good and promising at the youth game. Sure, I'm all for promoting youth. You don't need to tell me twice. You talked with him because it was pre-agreed. It was before the whole Weirds thing. No, not Elanga. No, he runs around, does nothing. No, but you know what I'm trying to say, dude. Uh, I read a stat in January that he had more GA than all our current wingers combined. Combined, bro. Combined. You know how mad that is when you have like five wingers and he has more GA than all of them since the time he left United. So it's one of those ones. Again, man, again, I'm just saying you can understand why I'm not agreeing with it, but you can understand why. Not messing around in a transfer window. We need to go all in. Well, Ten Hagi is gonna take your players and money, dude. To be fair, fans are going mad about Mbemo, but again, I see it's like a Mount deal. To be honest, Mount had 1 year of contract left. We paid 62 million for him. I would rather want to strike and wait for Mbemo to be free. The thing is, Mbemo had competition, bro. That is the problem. We could have said the same thing. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! What a catch! Oh my God, is that going to be the turnaround? What a catch by Phil Salt, man! And he had to get that quick too. Great reactions, great reactions, fantastic. Oh yes, bro. What was I saying? Yeah, he had competition. We couldn't wait for him. This is what I was saying. The difference between Cunha. That's why I don't understand how we paid more for Cunha's wages. Because no one was looking at Cunha. We unlocked the release clause. He was not in competition. At least Mbemo could have asked for more money and European football, which he didn't take. Anyway, let's not go about that. We already discussed that. We won't talk about that again. But yeah, we couldn't wait for Mbemo. Newcastle was definitely going to get him. He was going to leave. Because you can't do a pre-contract agreement. Because he could only go into those, I think, in January, maybe. So he was going to leave. Brentford would have sold him. They weren't going to take nothing from him. It wouldn't have been a trend thing. So we had to sign him now. By the way, Elanga sold to make the book balance in FFP. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I would like to agree with you, dude. But we bought Anthony instead of him. And we definitely paid way more for Anthony. We got rid of him and Dan James because he wanted Anthony. We had him and Dan James. And Dan James is the only person we bought, we sold for profit to this day. To this day, Dan James, I think, is the only player we have bought and sold for profit, not youth academy players. How mad is that? Going to be happy seeing Dan James back in Leeds, though. That'll be fun. Uh, Very happy for him. Back in the Prem. I know playing for Leeds, but one of ours. So you always should be happy about that. Uh, what is your take on Licha? Apart from first seeing he barely played for us, I know he's a very good player, but unavailability is a big question. Isn't he becoming like Shaw? Yeah, minus the double leg break. Yes, foot was. I don't want to be negative, but is nobody am I the only one watching cricket today? No one seems to be talking about the cricket game. That's a shame. I thought everyone was actually going to watch this game today. No one's saying anything about the cricket. Maybe they just want to see Mumbai lose so they can troll me. I don't know. Either way, um, let's. This is a discussion I had before the season end footverse, which I don't think we were clocking. So let's clock it into it. Um, for the last 2 years, I think Lisandro Martinez has played maybe 6 months of football for us out of the 2 years he's available. Out of the 2 years Mount's available, he's played 6 months. And I could be wrong, but Kobe Menu and Amad Diallo have played 10 months maybe of the last 2 years. Because Ahmad Diallo has missed a lot of games for us as well. No one thinks about it like, because we all love Ahmad. I mean, the disappointment I had in his Europa League final performance it really hurt me, because I was big on Ahmad before Ahmad was, people always used to come and joke with me, like, watch Nathan lose his mind now. Ahmad's not getting game time every week. Like, it was really disappointing to see him not do. He was probably our worst player. I know that people say Bruno, but I honestly think Ahmad was worse than him. Like, I really do. Maybe not by much, but I really think he was worse. Ahmad and Kobe Menu have easily missed 10 to 12 months of their 2 years here. So between the four of them, they have not played a lot in the last 2 years. And we're not trying to sell any of them. And apparently Kobe Menu wants to go from 30,000 to 180,000, which I don't think he's worth, guys. I'm sorry. I know he's 20 years old. I know people will go, Nathan, you absolutely love Kobe Menu. How can you say this? But I'm so glad I'm so glad Footverse said it and not me. Those are four players that have missed the majority of the last 2 years of football, if not half minimum. Mount and Lissandro have missed the majority of the last 2 years, and the other two have 100% missed at least half. By injury, obviously, not because they're shit, but still. Like, those are four players. Lissandro's on a lot of money. Mount's on 250K. Okay, granted, Kobe Menu's on 30, so it doesn't matter. I think Ahmad's on 70. That's not a lot. But they've still not played games. And that's four players. Four players that have not played the majority of the last 2 years. And we're not going to sell any of them. So I think they're all becoming like Shaw technically, Footverse, but Shaw has had the worst injury of them by far. And 10 years later, he can still play football. So I don't know, man. Lissandro's starting to worry me a lot, though. I can't lie. I'm starting to get very, very worried about Lissandro. Oh, they're appealing for if Inglis gets out for that, Inglis deserves to get abuse. It's a really stupid way to get out. Vanya Milenkovic Savage comes from our academy too. Yes, I remember. He just never played a senior game for us, right? He started 37 matches for Torino, recording 10 clean sheets, making 135 saves. What is that? Like 4 saves a game? Conceding 42 goals. That's mad. He only conceded 42 goals in the league. Is that a league stat? Not out, by the way. 46 for 1, 5.5 overs? 5.4 overs. If that's just a league stat, that's crazy. He's conceding 1 goal a game. That's pretty impressive for playing for Torino. Pulled 6, 50 comes up, 52 for 1, 5.5 overs. If Abramovich didn't take charge of Chelsea, FFP wouldn't have been created and not this many rules, and we didn't need to sell many of our academy lads, mainly McTominay. Imagine McTominay and Ugarte in mid. Allegedly, I'm sure maybe you guys have read this, but Ruben Amorim was really upset that Scott McTominay was not here when he came. Allegedly, I don't know. Those were murmurings I heard on other channels that I have sources in the club. He suits that counter ball which Nuno plays. That is true. I think Elliot will be the player. Yeah, allegedly Harvey Elliott is the player he wants, which is quite interesting actually. Don't know what Ten Hag's trying to cook there, but interesting. Potatoes and eggs and some Vienna sausages. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with those three, can you? Joined by IPL is boring. Feels like they're scripted, bro. How can this be scripted? Neither of these teams have ever won. How do you cook potatoes? I think you cut it in slices. Boil them probably first. Depends on what you're doing with the potatoes. To be honest, we aren't able to sell Anthony for at least 40 million, not 30, 35 million FF. Fuck's sake, the way the hype deserve at least 40 million. I would gladly want him to play as right wing back, inside forward, and go for goalkeeper and striker. Yeah, I would keep Anthony, honestly. I have given him the most abuse 2 years ago, but I would give him a shot because at least he's a professional player, you know. And if we can't get him, we need to sell him for at least 40. That's true, though, bro. Apparently, Abhijit said we need 32 to break even. 32 million pounds. So we definitely need 40. Definitely need 40. Worst review. Wait, what? Yeah, that is the worst review, right? I don't know what that was all about. Bangalore's panicking a little bit. Can't lie. Except for Bruno, all our key players are very much injury prone. Imagine we can make a whole lineup of players in the hospital with our main player. Yeah, that's another thing I think. You know what, Secret Gamers? I know people say take the money and all, but I think that's another reason he stayed. And that is another reason why Abhijit, I think, would agree with me, is I'm reluctant to let Garnacho go. Because when you think about what I just said, Menu, Ahmad, Lissandro, Shaw, right? Those are two senior players, two young players, both missed the majority of the last 2 years. Garnacho's been playing every week, sometimes for 90 minutes every game. And he's barely been injured. And I know what he did was shit, but I feel like Ruben Amorim should keep these players in check, dude. He's a kid. Why can't he keep these players in check? Why is that not his responsibility? So Alex took the responsibility. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took the responsibility. Like, what makes him so big that he can't take the responsibility to get these people in order? I don't get it. If he doesn't want to handle it, make the club talk to him. Make him sign something. Make them do something. Like, I just don't understand. Listen, I don't like what he did. And if this was another player, I'd probably say sack him. But the way our club is built right now, a player does not get injured and is 20 years old and is the second highest contributor last year. I would like to keep him. I don't know. That sounds. I know people will make that sound like you're Nathan. Just he's disrespected. I'm pissed off. He can fuck off. But can we just put it into context? Okay, it's been a shit season. All of us are angry. I totally get it. But can we put some of it into context? Again, I don't think what he did was right. I think it was disrespectful. But he's also a baby, dude. He's a baby. He's probably younger than most of y'all here. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just little soft-hearted for my players. I don't know. It's possible. Are you going to stream an England game? Absolutely not, dude. Andorra? Are you joking? I don't see Harry Maguire do knee slide. Oh, sorry. He's not even selected. Tuchel thought... these coaches are horrible. I don't want to talk about it. No, dude. We'll do either Germania, Alemania y Portugal or Francia v España. Those are the options. I'm not doing England and Andorra, dude. Come on, man. I'm going to enjoy my downtime. Probably do more collaborations. Can't be bothered with this. Only game that we can dominate in this form continues is against Leeds United. Now we're talking Secret Gamers. We have Agent James on the opposition as well. No disrespect to the sport name, but I don't like watching cricket. I love playing it, but not watching. I feel so sleepy while watching it. Footwork, it is no disrespect because I get a lot of shit for saying I can't watch test matches anymore because I can't. I really can't. The only thing, if you go on my channel and you have a look footwork, you'll notice I only do IPL watch-alongs. I did the Champions League watch-along and obviously that World Cup watch-along which we lost in the final. But those are just India games, and that was an international tournament. But I like doing. I do the IPL. Last year I did the IPL also. So if Abramovich, I read that. Aprajita Singh, I see RC. I say RCB wins. Finally, come on, yaar. It's been years. Well, it's never happened. So it's been 2 decades almost now. It's technically been decades. Well, technically it's been decades for both of them. Right now, it looks like Punjab Kings is in the front seat though. 137 from 79 is extremely doable when you have 9 wickets. To be honest, now our management suddenly realized we need PL proven players. How about going for Kirkes gone, Robinson 30, Nouri City. As you can see, there's only one option there really available. Robinson, who's already 30. Robinson is the same age as Luke Shaw. Just putting it out there. Not the same fitness level, but same age. You're playing a kid there, man. He shouldn't be an understudy. You can't blame Dog. But bro, you can blame Dogu because oh my god. Oh, tell me badly how badly you want your mood to be ruined. On topic of left back, tell me how badly you want your mood to be ruined. I'm going to ruin some people's moods today since no one is watching cricket. Playing career mode with Sunderland and Onana with a howler even in FC24. Punjab playing too many dot balls. I mean, they're still up ahead though, man. He's younger than most of us. He's probably younger than all of us. Yeah, definitely. I mean, maybe some of them. I just realized I'm younger than Yamal. Let's go. But most of us, it is not all of us. To be honest, Amarim needs to set discipline in our young players. You can't have everyone put their head down and do whatever they want. You can't sell everyone. Same as ETH can't naggle egos like Ronnie. Yeah, but at least Ronnie, you can say, has earned his ego, dude. I mean, these people are kids. The rest of them. What's their excuse? RCB winning, Farhan. It's been a while, Farhan. How have you been? Hopefully everything's okay. RCB looks like they're panicking a little bit at the moment. They did bring on the impact sub. They have bought on Suyash. Suyash could now it might be promising. Are you an England fan? It's a long story. Put it brief, kind of. Hi, current prediction. It seems like Punjab's gonna win this. I mean, to me, I have no say in the matter, no matter what. I don't want either team to win it, but 62 for 1 in 7.2 overs, 129 from 76. It looks like Punjab Kings is getting their revenge from qualifier 1. They aren't getting out for 111 today, I'll tell you that much. So whose mood wants to get ruined? Because someone mentioned bro talked about Dogu, so please, who wants your night to be ruined? You're going to enjoy this, trust me. I'm a Spain fanatic, so asking LOL. No, fair enough. What happened to the to Kudus, man? I mean, listen, dude. What happened to West Ham? Period. What happened to West Ham? Period. They didn't want to play Moyes ball, and then Everton finished above them when Everton were sinking around relegation zone. They're now 2 managers deep within one season, and Moyes finished above them when Daichi was trying to get them relegated. So you tell me. Not Alvaro Fernandez is enough pain already. Oh, it's worse than that, bro. It's worse than that. Believe me, it's worse than that. Fell off. Well, Spurs won it. Why not RCB too? Because mathematically, right now, it's not in their control. Dude. They need 128 from 74 Punjab Kings, and they have 9 wickets. Mathematically, it's not in their favor, and the batsmen are hammering them. They're getting closer and closer, and you can see every 6 Prab Simran scoring is looking relieved because that score is getting lower and lower. Now it's become 122 for 73. It's getting really close. All right. Here we go. Al Hilal are looking to buy Theo Hernandez for £30 million. Why does that matter? Because we spent 30 million euros on Dogu, which is £23 million. We spent 23 million pounds on Patrick Dorgu in January, and Theo Hernandez is going to go for 29.5 million pounds or euros, whatever, to Al Hilal. That's like 5-6 million pounds. That's the difference. Did you realize we are in Benzi's wait, in Benzi penetration because we finished 15? No. So, what do you think about that, guys? Theo Hernandez, who would fit this club as the fit this club, the captain of AC Milan, is going for 30 million to Al Hilal. 6 months after we bought Dogu for 30 million. 13th place Lecce. I believe Theo Hernandez is 28 years old. So you can say he's a lot older. But for the same price, we would have got the captain of AC Milan 6 months later. So not only did we not buy Alvaro Fernandez for half the price, by the way, because Alvaro Fernandez would have been 13 million pounds buyback. 13 million pounds buyback. So we paid double for Dogu at 13 place Lecce. Then Alvaro Fernandez, who lost the league by 3 points in Portugal, who's been our own player, who's played in England. And 6 months later, the captain of AC Milan might be going for 30 million. You're trying to tell me if we waited 6 months, we could have got Theo Hernandez. The same money. You're welcome. Whoever's day I ruined, you're welcome. You're welcome for that. Because when bro said you can't blame Dogu, I was going to say I wasn't going to blame Dogu. I was going to blame Amarim for buying someone double the price of Alvaro Fernandez and the same price for Theo Hernandez. But I had to obviously tell you all this in case you all didn't know the news. I believe the price is 30 million. They want to get rid of him, as Dhruv said, and also I believe it's the last year of his contract. So if he doesn't sign it, they aren't going to get money. And the thing about AC Milan is, bad thing or the nice thing, it depends on how you look at it, I suppose, is that AC Milan every year needs money because AC Milan are not financially doing as good as they used to. So they aren't going to let anyone go for free unless they have virtually no money. Unless they virtually have no money, AC Milan will sell players for undervalue because they can't afford anyone to go free. So there you have it, guys. Somebody's getting Theo Hernandez for the same price as Patrick Dorgu. You're welcome. Enjoy that. I want to get rid of him. Whatever the reason is, Dhruv, it would have been good for us. Fair enough. They want to get rid of him, but that unfortunately doesn't help us at all. Clubs to club talks between PSG and Bournemouth. Bournemouth? For Ilya Zabarny. You're joking, dude. How? Look at this, man. Look at the Premier League talent that is going everywhere. PSG is interested for a Bournemouth player now. Zabarny, he's good. Have already taken place. Luis Campos monitoring the defender for years and now actively working to sign him. There are players in the league which we can use, man. Other players are buying him, but it's really frustrating. At this point of time, RCB was 69 for 2. Punjab Kings 70 for 1. There you go. You can see why I favor Punjab now, don't you? Because they were 167 for 4, and then they finished 190 for 9. They capitulated. As long as Punjab doesn't capitulate, they're going to sail through this game, unfortunately. 120 runs from 71 required. The only problem I have with Dogu is Amram gets sacked. Where does he play? Hell nah, he's not a left back and not a winger two man. Oh, bro, you're setting me up. You're setting me up to do some damage to you today, unfortunately. You're going to love this, dude. I wish I could see your face while I tell everyone this news. Dogu apparently played left wing back at right and right wing at Lecce. Right winger, okay? In case you didn't hear me the first time. Left wing back and right winger in his career before. It's not going to be a good day for you, bro. Now picture that and Alvaro Fernandez. And now feel sad. Catch. Krunal Pandya with another breakthrough, man. Damn it, he's back. Bro, look at Rishi Sunak, dude. What is this? Who is this guy? Now, next thing someone will tell me he supports Man City, dude. Look at him. Bro, This doesn't this guy have work to do? Clearly not, I guess. Clearly not. Clearly doesn't have work to do. There are two more options on PSG shortlist new CB if AFCB refused to sell Elia. Sure, they're gonna want to ask for that a lot more money. Do they finished above Brentford? You can also go for Turbin or Benfica. He had a howler against Barca, but people didn't realize that it wasn't a howler. It was just unlucky. Turbin, perhaps Simran out. Both the openers are gone now. Now we're going to see the depth. Inglis and the captain. Is he going to do another captain's innings? Shreyas Iyer. Let's see. Demarco's also 30 million too. But isn't Demarco like 30 years old? I can't bro. I wanted to cry. I genuinely wanted to cry. Wow, someone is interning at the sports desk in the Times of India, Goa. Oh, that's awesome, yeah. He's going to be working under the sports editor in the Times of India, Goa. And maybe he'll give me some scoops, dude. You never know. That's fantastic for him, yeah. That's fantastic. Marcus Mergulho. Wow, he has a proper Portuguese name, even. My fellow Gaukar. 141,000 followers. Man, this must be the most followed Goan guy, dude. Marcus Mergulho. History of Sargaonkar FC. Might have to look into this fellow, bro. Yo, mad. Oh, this guy's like Indian Fabrizio, man. He's doing all ISL. He's doing all ISL transfers here. Crazy. Just went on Twitter to see, if we're gonna get any more good news since, it seems we're getting good news this week. So I just thought I'd have a look. Oh yes, I wanted to see DeMarco's age. How old is he? 27 years. Jesus, look at that hairline. Fuck me, man. Yo, bro, just give up, man. You have a nice beard. Hold on to it. 27 years old, 28 years old in November. 28 years old in November. That's not bad. That's not great. Experienced enough though, for sure. Marco's 30 million. Oh, I read that. Atletico Madrid want Chiesa and Nunez means Alvarez is going to be a target for us, bro. I didn't think Diego Simeone was that slow, dude. He wants injury prone Chiesa and can't hit a Bando Nunez for Alvarez, bro. If you do that, Biku, Ani Slot deserves the prize just for I don't know, being smart. Prab Simran was struggling. I mean, struggling, yeah, but he was still stable. No, doesn't matter though. Straight away four. What is it now? 78 for two and 9.1. Hello, Arav. It's been a while. Yes, I know. Every now and then you message, but I don't think you hang around because I've seen you message recently. But yes, been a long time. Yes, you played as winger, still can't land a single proper cross. What the actual? Listen, I told you you're not going to like the news, dude. When you said you can't blame Dogu, don't blame me for it. You set me up. You set me up, bud. I told you I'm going to ruin your evening today. Sunak is still fine. I saw Southgate at a Rajasthan match wearing the pink. Oh, I don't even want to read the rest of that sentence. Shaunak, thank you. Rishi Sunak, Sports Southampton. At least he's not a glory hunter. God bless. Give time to dog who he'll shine. Listen, man. There's no way you're telling me you wouldn't take Theo Hernandez, Dhruv. Raj Sharma says Bhuvi's 2 overs will be very important. He's the only one who can bowl slow bouncers. I mean, they got to get the biggest mistake we made, and the reason we're out is we didn't get Inglis and Shreyas out fast enough. The openers we got out fast enough. After last game, did you see Shreyas Iyer was going after Shashank for his terrible run out? Until now, no news of any number 9 or ball carrying him Man United going for. Raj, it's very, very simple. The number 9, I believe we are going to play this season is going to be Matheus Cunha. I know it's just a theory right now, but I have a feeling we're going to opt between Mbeumo and... out! Shreyas Iyer for 1! Oh, Shreyas Iyer looks dejected. But I think they're going to do Are they not going to check? No, he didn't check. The captain out for 1. I'm surprised they're not showing Preeti Zinta now. How convenient. Oh, they are. Oh, sorry, that's Anushka Sharma, not Shreyas Iyer. Never mind. There she is. Ooh. Oh, you saw the look. You saw the look, bruv. It's not looking good. Unbelievable. Romario Shepherd. I just said we have to get rid of Inglis and Shreyas. That's the mistake we didn't make, man. Captain's innings. People said English looked dangerous the other day. I said Shreyas Iyer is going to win them the game if it happens. And he did. Today, Shreyas Iyer out. English has to move. What do you think? Who do you think is ahead of this game so far? Well, about 5 deliveries ago, I said Punjab. I'll still say Punjab. Not by much, though. Do you know Black Boy Max? I want to say no, because I've only seen reels and he gets into a fight with random people, right? I've seen that. Where were we? Today Inzaghi leaves Inter. Yeah, we predicted that, Arav. I had a feeling he wasn't going to stay in Inter after that. Iyer gone, yes. Shreyas gone, yes. My God. All on English, Vadera, Stoinis, Shashank, Omarzai. Basically all on plenty more batsmen. In simple words. Final at Ahmedabad and he got out in similar fashion again. If you know, you know. Please. Damn, I think Stoinis is going to win it for them. Aussie DNA going to cook today. How come Theo left wing back is going so cheap in the transfer market? Because I think it's his last year of the contract, and AC Milan's not that club that can swallow their pride and send people on for free. They have not been doing well financially for ages now, so they can't afford for anybody to go free. They would sell him for 10 if because he apparently I guess doesn't want to resign. They would literally sell him for 10. Don't be surprised if that price goes down. See, don't be surprised if that price goes down. And if he stays in January, don't be surprised if that price becomes half. So they just need the money now. And Al Hilal, as you know, after a certain someone said no to them, are looking for other players. That was a nothing shot he played to cut. Yeah, people try to be too cheeky sometimes, Aditya. It doesn't work. You remember Priyansh Arya swiping the ball over the keeper 2 balls in a row? Yeah, that can fail from time to time. Oh, over the fielder. Oh shit, English is in the mood now. This top four has to go, man. Top four has to go. You have to give Stoinis a lot of runs. Otherwise, short 50, 60 runs Stoinis will cover, man. Seriously. You gotta bring out Stoinis as quick as possible. Can't do that short of a length. Again, the almost went twice that way. Short of a length. Come on, Kronal. You can't pitch it that high up, bro. They're pulling it over. I think Iyer is a huge wicket. After his wicket PBKs the whole season, I've looked a little wavered. Listen, man. I said similar things yesterday. I mean 2 days ago. I don't want to say put it out there again. Just take steady flow of wickets, even if you can't stem the flow of runs. He wants to be honest, he wanted to play CL, but he's going to work for that Saudi money. Yeah, but also I don't think he wants to resign, bro. So AC Milan can't afford to hold him. I don't think he wants to talk. I think AC Milan wants to talk because they can't sell him on a free. They are in real financial issues. They cannot sell anyone. They can't let anyone go for free. That's why he went from 70 to 30. People will be like, bro, we'll just get him when he's free, man. He'll sit there. You are going to play him. He's your captain. You'd be an idiot. You'd be an absolute idiot to bench him. Y'all aren't doing well. Y'all have to play him whether you like it or not. And he can just sit there the whole season and go for free. If you think you will try again in January, you'll have to sell him for half the price. They are in a very tough spot. No matter what. Even if he doesn't want, even if he wants to play CL and he can't do it in Saudi anyway. He can just go for free. And believe me when I tell you this, but there's plenty of people in Europe that are going to take Theo Hernandez next year for free. Plenty. So AC Milan can't play that game. And unless they really don't, unless they become financially much more stable than I remember. They can't play that game at all, no matter what. 103 for 55. Kronal, yes, tightened up a lot better. Rest of the over, 6 from the first ball, 7 totally. That's brilliant. 4 dot balls by Kronal. One more over there, man. He's got to keep it tight for one more over. Crucial 4 overs for sure. Pranal cooking in final again. I remember he did it with us with his bat in 2017. Yeah, Suya shows the impact player. Looks like he's getting taken today. So they had to bring on the ace to come and bowl. Nobody scored a 50 today, right? Nope. No one even came close. I think Inglis is actually the closest at the moment. I think Priyansh also got out for 37. I know he got out in his 30s, and I think English is now 37. I think he's on. No, wait, is it 37? 18, 18. No, I think yeah, I think English is the closest. AC Milan hoped Madrid would come for Theo. There was news Theo, AC Milan presented themselves to Madrid. Madrid shut the doors and went for Alvaro. Apparently, the Alvaro thing might not happen though now, bro. That's what Aditya told me. They're looking at other options for what they don't want to pay 50 million for Alvaro apparently as well. For people who don't understand why they can set the price at whatever they want, but we only have to pay 15 as long as he's a beneficista. So people don't want to pay 50 for him. So technically, he might not go anywhere. Point is when you just come after wicket, any batsman, even Sachin needs time to adjust with the pitch bounce. So ball outside off after people is a good ball. Yeah, I agree. Vadera's taking his time. Yeah, 1 of 4, 1 of 5 now. Shepard has bowled a good first over. Kohli went 43, I guess. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about this innings. Yes, Kohli made 43. This innings, I believe, English is the highest at the moment. Keep wanting to say English, but it's not English. You know what I just realized? I realized that Lindelof just played his last game too. I don't know why I just realized that because I mean I knew he was going at the end of the season, but they went straight to internationals, right? So I totally forgot. Just didn't clock it. Another dot ball there by Shepard to make up for the wide. If Madrid fluff Alvaro, we should get him. We both know that's not happening again. Dhruv, he rates Dogu over Alvaro Fernandez. You need to get that through your skull. I know we both don't like it, but that's just the truth. There is no reason we went paid 30 million euros for Dogu instead of 15 million pounds for Alvaro Fernandez in January. The only reason was he thinks Dogu's better. You might not like that. You might even think that's stupid, but that's what it is. He clearly thinks Dogu's better because he paid double the price for Dogu. After goalkeeper, striker, and CM. When is France versus Spain? Day after. 6th. Nehal's playing too slow. Might close the wicket, cost the wicket of English. It might. That's true. When is France and Spain, Germany and Portugal's tomorrow. Tomorrow midnight. 5th, 12:30 a.m. and 6th is France, Spain. Oh, pulled. Oh, fielder was right there, but too high. Fielder was right there. Man, they keep pulling. I don't understand why we keep. But I know we're trying to bait them with the ball, but you can bait them maybe once, maybe twice. You can't bait them every ball, man. You can't keep bowling that length. It's going more often for six than a wicket. It's really bad. Vadara thinks he's Watson playing that much dot balls. Remember, Watson was 1 and 10, and then he's passed the century to win CSK final against SRH. Yeah, but they also can't keep bowling that. They keep bowling that length, dude. They are taking too much risk here. They're taking too much of a risk. Still 9 from the over, including that 6. That's really disappointing because it would have been a really tight over again by Romario Shepherd. You need tight overs if you're not going to actually take wickets, like the way Kronal is bowling. English needs to go. Yeah, I said that 2 days ago. The thing is, someone might. You never know who's going to step up. The point is, you have to just pressure them into making bad shots. If you're going to bowl the ball that high up, where you can smack it right for a 6, it's always going to be a risk. You think you're supporting RCB? I mean, I'm quite indifferent to be honest, Rajak, but I'm very pro strategy, and right now bowling that back over length and it keeps going for 6 seems like a terrible strategy to use when you're trying to defend. Down the track. Oh, what a catch! Kronal again. Oh my god. English out. 39 runs. Damn, can you? Bro, there's no way no one's going to get more than 40. RCB win, and then Kohli's man of the match. That can't be, right, guys? You don't think that's going to happen, right? That would be insane. The top 4 is gone. I think Shashank's coming on next. Yay! Not seen Alvaro, but Dogu's very hard-working player and he keeps on running the whole. Yeah, but Raj, this is the spot. Patrick Dogu's playing running is not good enough. We need output from that position. And you have not seen Alvaro. You didn't see the preseason games 2 years ago. It was fantastic, dude. It was absolutely from 2 years. I was saying we should have given him a chance. We loaned him when we didn't have a left back, Botan Regulon, who's as injury prone as the other two left backs we had. Got him back in January, sent Regulon back, still had no left back, and then we sent him back on loan with an obligation to buy. Benfica just swooped him. Played every game in the Portuguese league. Had a blind against Atletico Madrid when Benfica beat them 4-0. Like, only lost the league by 3 points to Sporting. They covered up the gap as soon as Amarim left. It was they lost by 3 points in the last game because the last game they drew, I think, or they lost last minute, and Sporting won. Up until the last game, they were losing by goal difference. 3 goals was the difference. They lost their last game 2-1, and Sporting won their last game 3-0, I think. So they lost by 6 goals and 3 points. at the end of the day. Right till the last game, they were dead on points, 3 goals behind. I think Vadera costing them that wicket. Yeah, also, I mean, English did a little bunny hop. Now he's went back home. Ooh, look at Krunal tossing it up to tempt them. Tossing it up. 2 for 14 and 3.3 overs. Brilliant. Brilliant so far. Amarim has any say on transfers? By the way, bro, all of them apparently have transfers. All of them have a say on transfers. It has to be some kind of unanimous kind of vote. People going in, people coming out. Him, Vivel, Wilcox, and I think Barada. I think four of them are there. It could be missing somebody. There's like three, four people who have to like sit like a round table of donkeys and discuss which one is coming in and which one's leaving. Magnus Bhai ने chess से एक फिर से टट्टी कर दिया. I saw the replay, dude. I can't believe he hit the table. It's very rarely you see a Scandinavian person lose their cool like that, for especially for chess. Oh, he tossed it up again. It was in the air for a little bit, but nowhere near the fielder. Oh, he's tempting them. Only 2 balls left for Krunal. Might as well. What's the worst they can do? Preparing one last attempt to sign Franco Mastantuono. They have not yet given up and want to sign him before the Club World Cup. Is the IPL coming to Bangalore? It's very possible, Rhythm. The chances are getting higher now, considering the top four have gone. Suyash needs to back. Oh, what a nice ball again. Wow. Like I said, what's the worst that can happen? 12 runs. Now, what's the worst that can happen? They hit a six. Extremely economic by Krunal Pandya. 2 for 16 with 1 ball left. The 100 has come up for Punjab. Is Casemiro going to stay? Casemiro basically said that he's going to see out his contract in January. The thing is, people don't want to listen to it. He said it in an interview. What a ball. What a ball. Oh! Oh, the ball went somewhere else. He almost saved it. 2 for 70. Suyash couldn't step up today, so Krunal had to come and do some work. Oh, there we go. The timeout's coming. We'll take a break from the headphones. That's it, man. The last 7 overs of the IPL coming in. Yeah, so he said it in an interview. He's saying his family's settled. He still has 18 months. He wants to play here. Uh, but fans just don't want to hear it. They're like, we should sell Casemiro to Saudi, this, that, and the other. They're like, it's all narrative driven. There's no real proof. He has come out and basically said, I'm here till 2026. I want to honor the contract and let's see what happens. I'd like RCB to pick the trophy. Yeah, I'm sure you would. Saw new Mission Impossible was so dull. Thank you for saving me not to go watch it. I think uncapped players playing is a little inexperienced showing up. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, if RCB wins trophy, Bangalore will turn into Paris after PSG win UCL. The place with goons smashing the rhythm. It's so sad. Apparently, 2 people passed away. Bro, I don't understand these French people, bro. Like they were winning. They were. What happened in the Liverpool thing? Even right, something happened there, right? There was tear gas. There was water cannons. Some weird thing like that was there. No, last year or 2 years ago. Why is everyone so violent? Yeah, they won. You think they'd lost? It's really weird. It's really, really weird. Yeah. Sure, yes, Raj. 104 for 1 for 4. 90 runs from 42. Over 12 and over required. They have to be economical with the bowling. They just have to. One way or the other. While we are here, let's see if our boy Fab is cooking. Or what is he cooking, I should say. Simone Inzaghi will travel to Paris on Wednesday to meet with Al Hilal. President seal the agreement. He's going to meet him in Paris. Okay. Then he will fly to Saudi Arabia this week after signing. Oh my God. After signing 26 million net per season until June 2027. He's going to get 26 million euros a year for 2 years to be Al Hilal's coach. I told you he'll go for a couple of years, man. He has to get out. Travel to US scheduled next week. Travel to US. Okay. Don't know what that means exactly, but all right. Here we go. Suyash. Ooh, off the pads for a single. Wide? What do you mean wide? Wait. It didn't hit his pads? Okay. Shit. I thought it hit his pads. 26 million per year. Well, he's going to be sad. He's not going to be sad for very long, is he? It's over between Juventus and director Cristiano Giuntoli with contract now terminated. Yeah. Understand Man City are closing in on Tiani Reinders. How is that a wide that clearly hits the pads, bro? Is this guy blind? Even I'm wondering how is that a wide, bro? This is mad. Wide. Yo, wake up, bro. What are you doing? Wide. Complete the agreement and bring. So I guess they got what they wanted, the extra money. Oh yeah, this is what Aditya told us about. Ilya Zabani. It clearly hit the pads, man. What's wrong with these people? Taking so long. Daniel Peretz on the verge of joining PSV on loan deal with buy option. Okay. God, Ivan Perisic is still playing. Oh, reverse sweep to nothing. Good job, bud. Good job. They're getting a little too greedy now. Vadera's feeling the pressure. Understand PSV are also pushing to get new deal done for Ivan Perisic as soon as possible. I can't even believe Perisic is playing still. Zabarni after losing. Okay. Bournemouth will try to keep Zabarni after losing Hoyson and Kirkes. Makes sense. Oh, is that a quick? Quick two. Oh, where did that throw go? My God. Says Fabregas and Roberto De Zerbi are the two main candidates to take over as new Inter head coach. Talks to start today after with Inter also being offered more manager, but the two options remain clear. Bro, yeah, does that mean De Zerbi is gonna take Greenwood to Inter Milan? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but the Marseille owner didn't for whatever. Oh, not out. The Marseille owner didn't know about Greenwood's problems, and when he found out after after apparently they already made put in the bid to buy him or whatever, he objected, and Roberto De Zerbi apparently backed him. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but that's what happened. So I wonder if Greenwood's going to move because maybe the owner doesn't like him for. I mean, bro, he played innocent, man. I mean, people got to move on. Yeah, it's getting crazy now. This issue. Imagine if he takes him to Inter Milan, though. Oh my God, let's go. Can you imagine? Another league he's going to cook in. He'll cook in all top five leagues, dude. He'll probably go to Germany after this. I mean, saw that French shopkeepers have to lock their shops due to celebration, and this time some mad car drove in. Yeah, that was disgusting. Rally owners are there. Incoming players are always excited, but challenge for Ineos will be the sailor players. Hope they get rid of the deadwood fast. Well, it doesn't. It does help that some of them went free this time. That's for sure. I want the wickets to keep falling. Yeah, you and every other RCB fan. Although the economical bowling will help. What is it now? 1, 2, 5 from the over. Brilliant. Another over from Suyash. Got 5 from this. He conceded 14 in the first. Made up for the first over. What is Jude Bellingham profile? Is he a midfielder cam or what? Well, he played as an 8 and his shirt retired in Birmingham as an 8. Then he played as an 8/10 in Dortmund, linking up very well with Royce and the forwards. I think if you play him as a box to box, probably more well-rounded. 10, I don't think 10, playing him out and out 10 is good. He's definitely not a 6. I think 8 would probably be the best. But there are test player copying Prav Simran. Alex Pereira is a new centre back for Manchester United. As no striker can dribble past them, he will knock them with a left foot. Pereira to United. Here we go. He'll do the Archer celebration every time he hits a tackle. While the guy's on the floor. Oh man, this week O'Malley Merab Watchalong, by the way, people. Letting you know now. Don't know which match I'm doing a watch along for in the night, but UFC's back. Sean O'Malley Merab again, the machine. The repeat of Noche, which was probably the most beautiful UFC you've ever seen in your life. The stadium was incredible. That Sphere Stadium, my God. If there was ever a if there was ever a stadium you would want to go sit into, which has no relevance to sports, that would be one. What a it's like you're sitting in a movie. Four straight down the track. Tough start for Shepard there, third over. Simone Inzaghi set to part ways. Decision made read that. The cycle is over after one Serie A title, two Coppa Italias, three Italian Super Cups, and reaching two Champions League finals. Not bad 3 years for him, isn't it? To be honest. Oh my God. Trending. Congratulations, RCB. Look at these people, man. They're already they're already celebrating. Royal Challengers, Bangalore trending chokely. Lucknow Super Giants trending Krunal Pandya. I don't even know what that means. That's crazy though. Congratulations, RCB trending. What's wrong with these people, man? Keller signs as new Brentford goalkeeper for 18 million add-ons included from Liverpool. 18 million pounds. Mignon to Chelsea. Crazy. They have like 9 goalkeepers and they're still buying another one. Anything else? Flecken also confirmed. Alex Vale officially leaves Barca to join Como for 6 million euros. Release clause ticket 6 million euros. Oh, that's a 6. Swing, swing, swing. Padera's woken up finally. He's decided to target Romario Shepard. 11 already from this over. Pressure was building, man. This over might unravel everything. Rangers are closing in on the appointment of Russell Martin as new head coach. Oh, look at this. Super Ange has got a job already. Russell Martin. Rangers. Look at it. He's going to start pat a couple of leagues. No, he's going to come back to England and get relegated again. Bro, he single-handedly ruined Southampton's league run this year. Absolutely, his stubbornness absolutely destroyed Southampton. He's going to Rangers now. Go back to the cricket now. Let's move. 118 for 4, 14.4 overs. 73 from 32 required. What's it, 13 runs an over? 14 runs an over. Tell you what, Romario is really playing with his luck here right now. 12 runs from the over, one ball left. Chennai Super Kings fans on RCB winning trophy. Hey, it's a disgrace. It's a drop. Memes. Can you imagine if RCB win and Chennai Super Kings finish last in the same season? Lots of people would say we will be there. Pulled again, same shot, man. This time it went one bounce to the fielder. Another bad throw. Keep trying to find that shot. Leg side. Between long on and what is that position called? What would that position be? What would that position be called in cricket? Going tough for Punjab considering Hazelwood over remains. Yeah, but you never know, man. You never know when people are going to step up, dude. It's better to just take these wickets. Vadera woke up. He was 6 from 12. Suddenly became 12 from 12. One ball. Just made up with hitting a six again. That same length, man. Come on, stop bowling that same length. 2 overs from Hazelwood. Okay, I thought he only had one left. Two out of the five. He's going to bowl the 19th over, which is, I don't know if that's a good. It depends on who's bowling the others, isn't it? It's good. If now it depends on who's wants it more. Stoinis is still there as well. Yeah, Stoinis is there. Azmatullah, Umar Zai is still there. Oh, wrong end, but he had to hit it. He had to hit it on the striker's end. The quick single. Still trying to rotate the strike on the Hazelwood over. Still getting some runs. Uh, Vadera is putting absolute pressure on Shashank here. This is going to be this is going to be a fun 5 overs. Where is Vedant? He's not even here. I'll ask him how's his heart rate, just for fun, just for bands. Bad ball. Bad. Why are they bowling short, man? They are trying to pull. They keep trying to pull and you keep bowling a short ball, trying to bait them. It's not working. It's not working as well as they think it is. What a waste of a ball by Hazelwood, man. He was bowling such a good line and length. Don't try to act funny, man, when the game's about to end. Come on, bowl a better length, Hazelwood. Come on. Yeah, that's a better length, Hazelwood. Come on, bud. Let's do some of those, shall we? What are you bowling short for, man? Come on. Okay, Shashank's got to go. They all have to go if you want to win. And mind you, Neda, I'm a CSK fan because of Dhoni, but our CSK fans this year are a disgrace as they weren't concerned about Chennai Super Kings losing. They were only happy they could see Dhoni. Like, I mean, I can understand that though, Rhythm, because if you think about it now, the way our play, I don't want to say it, man. People will find it controversial, but the players we have and have lost are no. These current set of players are just not that good. I know that sounds like such an arrogant thing to say, but it's true. Like these players are not as good as the players we used to have. All of them, whether they are bowlers, except maybe Bumrah, maybe 1 2 year and there. Like when you watch Indian cricket from like the early 2000s, I mean, imagine all the players we have seen in our lifetime, man. Dhoni, Kohli, they might be the last of a really true golden bunch. I don't think the players currently now are going to have such long and storied careers at least. The way Kohli and Sharma have had. I don't think so. I know that that's a unfair thing to say. You could even say that's a little bit biased, but I have to be honest, man. I don't think these players are as good as the players we have witnessed. So like people want to see them as much as they can. I totally understand. I know it's a terrible reason to want someone to still play even though he's clearly not good anymore. But it's a wide, it's a wide. But I'm sure it just missed the stumps. You can't bowl leg side Hazelwood. Come on, man. Come on. No extra deliveries. Don't waste. You got 10 runs already. You still have two deliveries. Come on. Dhoni has had to go last season only. Yeah, I mean he should have gone on the high, that's for sure. But To such long career, you need to be determined plus skillful. Exactly, dude. That's why I think people. That's why I think people are going. I don't think the future generations going to have this 20 plus year career the way Tendulkar and Dravid and all these people had. Dude. Like, is Virat Kohli even done 20 years for our team? He's probably done close. He's maybe done 16, 17 years. We had some people who did like 20 years in the team, dude. Like, it's you got to be consistent. The consistency levels to play for an Indian cricket team is crazy. And most of these players don't have it. Yeah. So the players that still play, people want to cherish every moment. Rhythm. You know what? You know what I'd say. It's like if someone told you Sir Alex is coming back to manage 1 year. Believe me, dude. Every stadium and every ground in every place in the world would be full. It would just be full. I'm telling you. I'm telling you for free. It doesn't matter who the opposition is. It doesn't matter how bad we are. Every ground would be free. And that's six again. Ooh, that extra ball might come to hurt Hazelwood here. 55 and 24. Only Yashasvi I see that to prove something. Yeah. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll not, dude. I don't know. But I'm just saying that's why people are holding on to these people like crazy. I didn't realize. I didn't realize Rohit Sharma is retired from T20s and Test matches. I thought he only retired from Test matches. So he's only going to be there in one day matches now. If you want to watch Rohit Sharma, you can only watch a one day match now. The season was of underdogs. That is why I thought RCB will definitely win. But then I realized Punjab is also an underdog. First final ever, man. You could argue it's a bigger underdog. I'm not blaming Dhoni. It's not his fault. He's doing what he can and still my captain goal. Yeah, but I have to say, Rhythm, he's lost a lot of his aura this season. He has lost a lot of his aura. I feel sad saying it because part of it was the aura, part of it was the presence. It's almost a little disheartening to watch. As much as I enjoyed CSK finishing last as a Mumbai Indians fan, it was just sad to see him lose his aura, dude, because that is like the one thing that even when he never performed himself, he always had that about him. Well, it was just rough to watch this season, really. Raj is saying so true. True. Yeah, I mean, people don't like it when you say that, dude. That's why when people say like Kohli is my goat, and I'm like, bro, Tendulkar was. I mean, even Virat will tell you, bro. Forget me. Oh, caught! Vadera's gone. Oh shit, the wrong player's gone. Vadera's have an absolute howler. Feel bad for him, old Mumbai Indians player, but it's the game, my friend. It's the game. 136 for 5. Half of them are gone. Half of them are at the back. Here we go. Stoinis, 55 runs. I said 50-60 runs is up Stoinis' alley. We needed more runs if Stoinis is coming on. Let's see. Omarzai, I'm not that really worried. I'm worried about this partnership. If they get for less than 10 runs, especially if they get Stoinis out for 10 runs, 10ish runs, 15 runs, I think it's going to be really tough. Nihal Vadera, the man, the myth, the legend. Vadera, terrible innings, yeah. Dhoni this season was you can die like a hero, you can become a villain, same thing, yeah. It really felt that way this season. It was really sad. So even all great players consider test matches the litmus test. If you do good there, you can transcend to ODI easily. Yeah, that's because you're playing 5 days of cricket, dude. I don't know if you call it the litmus test. It's more like the try not to get dehydrated test, dude, to be honest. But the thing is, I think he doesn't, bro. He look at him. He's not exactly fit anymore. He's big. He's not. He doesn't look fit to me, honestly, Raj. And people say fitness doesn't matter in cricket. I disagree, man. I think Virat Kohli proves that fitness definitely matters in cricket now. At least now it does because everyone's so much more fitter. Ooh, inside out. Six. What a shot by Stoyanis. But yeah, Dhawan did that, Gill did that. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, it's really bad. People who are saying Kohli is GOAT are correct because a GOAT cannot be compared to a GOAT. That was a good shot by Stoinis. Here we go. I told you, Aprajita. I told you. Stoinis is the one. 50-60 runs. It's very doable with Stoinis on the pitch. You gotta get Stoinis out quick. Oh, out! Oh! Well, I predicted it within 10 runs. Oh, I favor RCB now. I can't lie. I favor RCB now. I favor RCB. Stoinis gone for six. Oh boy, crazy. 2 wickets in an over. Get him out. He's out. Told you, Boovi overs are going to be too very important. However, the season is of underdogs. That is why I thought RCB will definitely win. But then I realized, oh, I read that already. Akshat. He tried to cut it in between slip and third. It's done. Lol, I predicted it. Sad man. If you can get him within 10 runs out, it's good. But Shashank's still there, man. You gotta keep your head on the shoulders. Omar Zai is coming out now. Azmatullah. Last batting pair, I believe at least. Last batting pair. Stoinis gone now. RCB can win. Boovy. Yep. Stoinis a good clutch player. I enjoyed his batting in the BBL. Yeah. You're going to be enjoying his batting in the BBL again, Ridham. It seems like. Because this season's done now. Stoinis was such a good buy for Punjab. Seriously. Stoinis is such a good buy. There we go. Omar's eyes on. Only six from the over so far. Omar's eye off the mark with a single. 7 runs from the over, 2 wickets, 1 ball left. Look at this. AB de Villiers said he was going to run on the pitch if RCB win. Look at him. Look at him. He's standing there in the corner there. I think he's getting a pop from the fans even. Omazai, you have one job today. One job. I was just thinking Rashid Khan's had an absolute stinker for LSG this year. Sorry, Gujarat Titans. Absolutely. Oh, he's pointing. He's pointing to. He's pointing to RC. He's pointing to ABD. I didn't realize. What a ball! Great ball there by Boovy. 8 runs from it. Oh, the pressure's cranked. The pressure's cranked. Is he going to bowl Hazelwood for the 18? I think he should leave him for 19-20. He's got to bring on someone else. Feel so happy for AB de Villiers. Why? He's not playing though. But are they going to give him like an honorary medal? They might give him one. I don't know. But he's there. He said he was going to be there. So he's there. Oh, history no matter what. It's an interesting game today. Just see the community post of ESPN FC one regarding United and Rashford. Like, what the actual. Bro, I'll tell you something. ESPN FC on YouTube is the biggest troll account, dude. Seriously. I don't know what their admin does. I don't know what the admin does, but the admin has a lot of free time. I'll tell you that. Oh no. He's appealing. Yash Dayal's appealing. Okay, I'm going to give you an update on Vedant. Not good. Anything can happen with Nihal, Shashank, and Stoinis. We'll join after the game ends. So we'll be here to enjoy Vedant's celebration for like 5-10 minutes if RCB win. Why not? I'm a nice guy. Um, you can never be him, Marcus Stoinis. Oh, who's him, bro? What? People are already trolling. The game's not even over yet. God, I forgot who that is, but that's an Aussie guy. Out! Omar Zai. I told you I didn't find Omar Zai threatening. Shashank's there still, man. Kohli's not celebrating. Oh, he keeps showing De Villiers. De Villiers doesn't play anymore, people. Wake up. Okay, what am I supposed to look at? What is it? What is it I'm looking? Oh, yes. ESPN FC. Absolute troll level people there. It's really frustrating to watch. What have they resorted to now in their free time? There's nothing to do now, no? Should Man United keep Marcus Rashford as part of their attack next season? They, some guy with the blue tick said I would still take back Marcus Rashford. To be fair, to who, dude? Stop dreaming. From being scouted by Sir Alex after 2017 Champions League final to scoring his first goal for Portuguese under 15 8 years later after hitting the Sioux celebration just like his dad, Cristiano Ronaldo is junior's living the dream. What? He was scouted after the 2017 Champions League final by Sir Alex. Is that true? Hopefully, Cristiano Junior saying to play in the same team as dad, bro. In the meantime, Cristiano is going to break the all-time scoring record while he's waiting for his son to come play with him. Bro, can you imagine Cristiano Junior and Kai Rooney, dude, in the same team? We will be there. Another one bites the dust. Yes, AB, who's not part of the team, by the way, just for the record. Shashank's still there though. Don't get excited, people. 50 lakh bonus for Niall announced by CB management. Told Vadera's playing slow. Score that slow and throw away the wicket. You have let your team down. Yeah, that was not a great ball. Oh, it went over. Drop catch. Oh, that was Shashank too. No, that was Shashank too. Tough catch. So basically, Punjab Kings without Iyer is united without Bruno. Probably. Oh, ooh, that was tough, man. He's not light enough on the feet to do that. He got there, but he's just too heavy. I give credit to Punjab reaching final to their mastermind Ricky Ponting because he poached Shreyas Iyer from KKR. Stoinis were also goodbye and they created a really great team. Yeah, Ricky Ponting, former Mumbai Indians captain, funny enough. If you know, you know. Rajat Patidar, the GOAT captain of RCB. Did he even do anything in this game? 20 runs? Champions of IPL, we will sing that. Oh, we will sing. Oh, God, here it starts. They've not even done it and it started. Spurs and RCB has won a trophy before us. Where to hide now? 42 from 13. Okay, Dayal, you got one job, bud. You got one job. And you better do it right. 4 max. A max 4. Yes, boy. 41 from 12. Got Dayal and we got Hazelwood. Oof. RCB logo as a hidden bird for this season, I can confirm. Kingfisher, no? Nobody's the first captain to lead RCB to a final. Maybe when. Oh, come on, Rhythm. Come on. Oh, you're gonna get hate for that one. I know what you did there. Oh shit! What a ball, Boovie. Come on, yeah, Boovie. Yeah, what is that, yeah? Full toss. Man's bowling full tosses in the 19th over, dude. Nathan, I'm back after dinner. RCB really changed the whole complexion of the game. Shashank dropped in the last over. Full toss, yeah. Unbelievable. Instant pressure. Instant pressure now. look at look at ABWs. Who bowls a full toss in the 19th over here? Come on. Much better, Boovie. Much better. Much better. Head to head in the IPL 18-18. God. How uninspiring this match is. That means 18-18 head to head in IPL. Oh, Kronal Pandya. What a innings. What a bowling innings, I should say. Straight down the track. 1 run. Oh, they didn't take the single. No, they didn't take the single. I haven't been this excited in a while. I think a lot of RCB fans have said that. No hate to Kohli, but history will make Rajat Patidar their best captain of RCB in IPL. Rhythm. I see what you're doing there. Out of order. Oh, what? No! Oh, no! It spun away from. Oh, he pulled something too. That's bad. Between take a time, but let's laugh on Arsenal. We will win trophy before. God, the trolls will come from everywhere today. I just realized that. I mean, it spun away, Virat. Relax, bro. You dropped a catch in 2 matches ago, okay? Relax. Stop bowling full tosses, bro. What's happening? Oh, they got two even. 12 with one ball left. Ooh, 30 from 7. Still doable. Mathematically doable, unfortunately. 6 and 4, man. Come on. I don't know about how, but sports gods have made 2025 as the year of the underdog teams. Teams who got trolled are winning, be it cricket or football. Come on. Come on. Don't do anything mad. Don't do anything mad. Ball! Ball. Damn, they're gonna need 5 sixes. They're gonna need 5 sixes and 6 balls. I think after 2 balls you can congratulate RCB, can't you? You don't need to wait for the over. Unless somebody bowls a no ball, which by the way, Yash Dayal. Yash Dayal bowling the last over in the finals of an IPL that Bangalore could win. 2 good balls in the matches, RCBs, yeah. One good ball, really, dude. 5 sixes, they ain't hitting, dude. 5 sixes, they're barely getting 1 6 off and over. Champions of IPL, we will say, oh, look at it, already celebrating. Let the shamelessness begin. Imagine Shashank hitting 4 6. It's not happening for us. We need to be reasonable. It's not happening. Oh, it's Hazelwood. Fucking hell, Hazelwood! Full toss. Hazelwood. He's so lucky that worked. Hazelwood is so lucky that didn't go out of the ground. Bro, Virat Kohli. Bro, Virat Kohli looks like he's going to cry. He looks like he's going to cry, seriously. He's not even looking. It's Hazelwood. That's even worse. Don't expect a delivery from him. Here we go. This is the ball, guys. And RCB have won. RCB have won. Crazy. Look at Virat. Virat's won the World Cup. Look at him. Oh, he's actually going to cry. He's crying already. Damn. Oh, bro, he's already crying. You're sure? He's already crying, bro. What do you. Oh! No! Yo, Hazelwood, bro. What's going on, cuz? Stop, boy. He's bowling full tosses. He's a bloody donkey, yeah? He could bowl a no ball. Seriously, stop bowling full tosses, dude. If they hit it, let them hit it. Don't bowl full tosses, man. That's mad. He's really trying his luck here. Bro, look at him. He looks like he's crying. He is crying. Oh my god, he's already crying. Full. Where's that going? 4 runs? 4 runs. Rajat Patidar. Rhythm, stop doing it, dude. You're going to be a menace on Twitter today. I know you are. Our dear Kohli King and heart of Bangalore. What is it? How much they need? 19. Bro, Shashank has actually outscored everyone today. Shashank 55. Hard luck, man. Vadera ruined the game for them. Vadera and Stoinis let them down. Yeah. Really, Stoinis and Vadera really ruined the game for them. Look at Kohli. Look at Virat. Bro, he's already crying. Don't bowl a no ball. That's a six. Oh, he's on the ground there. So they all come running to hug him. Bro, Shashank is in tears, bro. They lost by 6 runs. Hazelwood bowled some bullshit in that last over though. He got too confident that they were winning. They should have won by like 15 runs, man. Hazelwood started bowling rubbish after the third ball. Absolutely in tears. Today the entire RCB fan base will troll Chennai Super Kings troll karo salo. Go CSK fans deserve it this year. Mistake saying we did it. We won, yeah. Congratulations everyone. Oh, look at him. He could actually retire tomorrow. You never know. Bro, he's the only player to only play for one franchise. Wait, but Tendulkar only played for one franchise, right? Crying literally. I'm gonna hug off for now. Those CSK ones are gonna be going to be annihilated today. मेरे पटेदार जीत गए निकलो तुम्हारी ऐसी की थी. Ronald Pandya, dude, has to be man of the match. Crazy innings. Crazy bowling. Really happy for Kohli. He deserves it. Crying emojis. Oh, he was on his knees, dude. Man's won a World Cup. I still haven't gotten the video of him meeting ABD. I want to see that. I don't think I. That's Wadia there, co-owner of Punjab Kings. Former, what is he? Former husband or boyfriend of Preeti Zinta. I saw Preeti Zinta with a husband there though. Oh, he went and hugged him on the ground. Well, we didn't see the ABD Kohli hug, which I'm sure would have broken the internet today. Everyone deserves man of the match. No, come on, dude. Hey, what was up with Hazelwood, Vedant? After they knew you're mathematically winning the game, he decided to bowl full tosses. He made the game a lot closer than it needed to be, man. Shocking that by Hazelwood, that last over. I mean, seriously, if he bowled a no ball, y'all would all be in tears right now. For the first time in 18 years. Am I the only one who thinks Tendulkar has only played for one franchise? Because I just heard them say he's the only player to play for one franchise in IPL history. Am I missing something here? Happy for Virat Kohli. Sui. Out of Bruno Fernandes from for Rachan Patidaro, captain's RCB captain. Who cares? I mean, could have bowled a no ball and then everyone would care. But I suppose you're right. Krunal Pandya, man of the match. Shashank, what did Shashank make again? 61? Only 150 in this game, man. It was a real tight game. Real tight. Real tight game. Oh, Matthew Hayden looks like a ball right now. Seriously. Holy Trinity broken. Don't know what you're talking about, bud. Sunil Narayan also played for only one franchise. Yeah, I don't know what is that. What is that stat, dude? That sounds like a. That sounds more like a. I don't know. That sounds like a very shady stat to me. But anyway, we move. I think IPL should start getting captain of the tournament. In IPL, most times the team finishing second has won this season as well. RCB did finish second. Wait, RCB finished. Punjab Kings finished top. That's right. Oy, they did finish top. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Bro, trophyless Trinity. RCB, RCB Punjab Kings DC. Ooh, trophyless Trinity. That's right. And I really thought Delhi had a good team this year too. Damn, man. All three of y'all had good teams this year. It has to be said. All three. Punjab finished one, RCB finished three, and Delhi finished five, right? They just missed because we beat them in two matches before the playoffs. Otherwise, it could have been DC playing GT. Someone is messaging on a football group, Kohli ro diya bench. Trophyless Trinity. I was like, what Trinity is this, dude? Even I was confused. मैं तो बोलूंगा नहीं देखो ये कोहली स्टार्स की Man of the match, Krunal Pandya has to be, man. Has to be. But what a catch Phil Salt took for the first wicket, yeah. The first wicket, Arya's wicket was crazy. That catch by Phil Salt. He was running full speed, man, to get that ball and then pushes it back in. Superb. Gale Bay. Oh, RCB jersey with turban. he's being neutral, dude. Being neutral. Dude, Gale played for Punjab. Oh, he did play for Punjab. That's right. Look at this. I don't even know if you're allowed to do that, but fair enough. Bro, look at his dreads, man. This is the same Chris Gale that had a what do you call it? Had a fade and a tight. It was short and tight, and damn, look at the dreads on him. From short and tight to full dreads, long. Last season, we saw a one-sided final displayed by KKR. They actually made the IPL one-sided last season, to be honest. अरे हाँ आज तो गेल भी पार्टी करे. Gale played for KKR, Punjab, and RCB. Look at that, man. He's giving Krunal a big hug. How old is Chris Gale? When did he retire? He's fully grayed out and everything. Bro, he's wearing the turban plus he's wearing the I don't know what you call it, but the thing that so your hair doesn't touch the turban. Because you can see a little white there. That's the layer before the turban, right? He's like properly worn a turban, yeah. Damn. That's all I can say. Damn. Hazel God still has not lost any. Oh, yeah, we go. This fellow started now. Hazel God. RCB 1, Arsenal Football Club nil. There's a trophyless Trinity for you. Every single one of us loves Virat Kohli. Thank you for making red ball cricket exciting. Oh, here we go. Look at this. See, this is when people start annoying me, man. Red ball cricket exciting again. Have people watched half of his innings in the IPL this year? Come on, man. It's sweet though. Sweet. Oh, he wants to kiss his wife, but he can't, because everyone's so uptight in this bloody country. Where you clearly see he wants to kiss his wife. Yeah. Well, celebrations will go on in tears, holding Anushka Sharma, hugging, or not holding, hugging. I still haven't seen the De Villiers hug, bro. What's happening here? I thought that was the first hug that was going to happen. Phil Salt won two IPLs back to back last season with KKR and this season with RCB. Salty, two IPLs, two cups. Vedant's favorite cricketer, Dinesh Karthik. Arsenal now stray dog because they be catching leftover rotis now. People are already unhappy about Arsenal's lack of transfers so far. They're already abusing Berta, who just showed up like a week ago to the club. They showed AB and Virat Haq. Did I miss it? They're not going to show it again now. Damn it. They're basically going to interview Virat Kohli when, he's exhausted so he can cry on camera. Anyway, guys, I'm gone. What's the poll? What's the poll? The poll is Germany, Portugal. All right. Next watch along is Germany, Portugal. And then the next watch along after that is the UFC. I will set it up. Germany, Portugal. I will see you there. Take care. Good night. And I'll see you for Germany, Portugal, which I believe is tomorrow midnight. As you can see, Germany, Portugal won the poll, and that's what we're going to do. Both just missed out on both, but it is what it is. Me to Arsenal, champions of IPL. All right, guys. Take care. Good night. Congratulations, Vedant, Vedang, Aprajita, Mystic 777. I believe those were the Bangalore fans here. Good night, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Agla season. Oh, don't. Jai Preeto. Oh, wow. He's being generous now. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Good night. Tomorrow midnight.